Okay. Go. Woo. I think I finally got this right. Woo. Okay, I think I finally got this right. Sweet, finally. Okay. Alright. Alright. Jeez, do I have that, like, dark on here? Huh. I look super light on my... Oh my god, I look super light in Streamlabs. I look like over bright, like over lightened, and like then I get on like YouTube and I see how I look and it's super weird. I don't know. Why does it do that? It's like so fucking strange to me, man. Oh. Huh, let's see how this works. Huh. Stream settings, maybe? Maybe if I like... What? Oh shit, oh, I see, okay. Maybe if I do like low latency, but I can't do it now, shit, fuck. Oh, hey Andre, what's up? Thanks for showing, well, did the notifications go out? If so, awesome. Thank you, you know it. Hey, you know what, like, here's the thing, right? Like, okay, so 2022 is like year zero, right? That's when... I'm good, how are you? It's been a while. Seriously, do I look like janky on here? I mean, okay, on Streamlabs, I'm like washed out with the lights, but then I look at the YouTube view and I look super dark. It's so weird. YouTube doesn't work well with anything. I hate this shit, man. Anyway, yeah, I'm good. How are you? Yep. Yeah, isn't like, you know. I don't know if you like, okay, Rob Sheridan, he was well, he does a bunch of like art stuff for like, Nine Inch Nails. And yeah, on Twitter, he actually posted a bunch of links like um to like all of the like archived like what am I trying to do? All the like archived art and like all of the websites, all of the things that they designed and put into play for the game that they did to promote, the ARG game that they did for year zero. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. I hope so. I'm never sure. YouTube can't let me be great, man. But yeah, I don't know. I was just like, oh shit, you know what? Technically, year zero did just start, so I'm gonna wear the shirt. And yeah, man, that's a good album. Like, people are like, oh, it's not that great, blah blah blah. But like, fuck that. Like, fuck all y'all, whatever. Prophetic. Prophetic is what that album was. And how. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, enough of... Okay, so I was gonna come on here and do like a live reaction stream, but I overslept and I don't know, just allergy phase. Like, I just didn't, I was like, I just not have it together. So, I'm gonna pick up where I left off from the last day that I streamed in this thing. And also, I think it's like I've seen bits and pieces of this. Or a Game of them. Oh my god, totally. You don't know. Oh man, it was like one of the first big like like guerrilla marketing for anything. It was like that and The Dark Knight. And they were like right around the same time. I think released. I think so. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, it was like the first like ARG to like yeah, like, I don't know, but like anyway, you can go and like look at the whole like yeah, everything that they did and like you like HD like PDFs of the websites that they put up that people were supposed to like find little codes for and like that. It's so cool. I love stuff like that. Like man, and I love like when stuff like that gets like archived properly. I've lost so many like projects that were like in process and like so much data that I like of stuff that I've been working on that like I'm just like I'm a stickler for like have backups of backups of backups. Oh sweet, thank you. Yeah, I hope it wasn't like super lame or whatever. And it's been a while since I did this, so I'm like I feel rusty. I don't know. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. Like I'm always surprised when anyone goes and watches this replay. I don't know. I guess I just think live streams are like, or I'm used to assuming everyone thinks that live streams are ephemeral and aren't worth the replay, but then I watch live stream replays all the time, so I don't know. I'm fucking weirdo though. For example, we're gonna watch chord stuff, which I find fascinating. Actually, now I don't know why, but like, anyway, I really love watching like how like a well prepared attorney like puts together a logical argument. Like I love seeing how like like how an argument gets constructed, and like how like yeah, sweet. Like I just think it's like just like the logic. I love it. Like it's beautiful. It's like math or something. Just 1 + 1 equals 2, and like just tune out everything else. And I think with this case particularly, there's been so much like blah 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 blah. Oh, Amber Heard's crazy. Did you hear about the crazy shit she did? That's like, it's really nice to just get back to like a baseline and like really just look at what the facts were. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. So without further ado, let's get to it, man. All right. I hope you can hear it. Tell me if you can't. I'll do the best I can. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I haven't done this for a while. Oh my god.
Abuse accusations made 2 years prior.
Okay.
This opinion piece does not contain any details of your time together. Yes or no?
Oh, by the way, in case you don't know, what brought all of this on was an op-ed that Amber Heard wrote in the Washington Post about her experience of a abusive relationship. I don't think she actually mentioned Johnny Depp by name. I don't think she actually, well, that's what we're gonna find out, I guess, because that's what the lawyer's gonna say. Or ask about, I don't know.
Fragments. This piece here, I don't know, is this word for word with the other piece?
And the article discusses proposed legislation, which you just talked about, correct? You agree with that, right?
Change the levels on this?
Yes.
And it discusses Amber's experiences after she is separated from you. You agree with that, right?
2 years ago, I became the public face
It's
for
like
domestic
tinny, I don't know.
violence. 2018.
Don't want to be like totally extra.
2016. It seemed to me that the puzzle was going to work no matter your angle, sir.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll take that response.
Yeah. Depp texted a friend of his, like talking about the fact that she cheated on him with Elon Musk. And I don't know. Like again, I don't know. I know I mentioned this last time, but like, what does she do to these guys? Like these men, they never get over her. They never stop talking about her. She moves on to something else or whoever else, and like, you have Elon Musk like in pieces and like an official interview about Tesla. That was so fucking crazy. I don't know if you guys know about that or if anyone knows about that. But yeah, he was just like, God, I just remember him just being like a sad sack about like, oh, Amber Heard left me, and like, oh, I'm only happy when I'm in a relationship and I need a partner, and it was just like, it's so like, the interview was about Tesla, like they were there to talk about the car and technology and like EV and like. And he's just like, oh, I miss Amber Heard so much. It was so weird. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. I'll leave a link if I manage to. But until yeah.
No, this piece does not discuss. This piece does not discuss anything prior to Miss Heard separating from you, and it only discusses her experiences, her biographical experiences after she separated from you. Correct?
I can't say that.
Now, you're claiming that due to Amber's allegations of abuse, you can't be in Pirates 6, correct?
I'm saying that after everything had
it was so crazy.
The targets and the hit pieces kept coming. It would be, I would be a real simpleton to not think that there was an effect on my career based on Ms. Heard's
Ooh, damn. Holy shit.
You became aware prior to the publication of this op-ed that you were likely out for Pirate 6. The Disney was
Oh, thank
considering
you,
dropping
Andy. Oh
your
my god.
more
Right, I
dramatic
totally
entry
forgot to
role,
fucking post this in Discord. Shit. Oh my god. Angie
Defense
just
Exhibit
did
113,
it.
please.
Yes, oh my god. Oh shit, wait, I can't do it on that because then this will. Andy, I just saw that you. Yeah, thank you. I totally forgot again. I get to talking. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, let me. I gotta automate this. I'm gonna figure that out tonight. How to like automate the shit so I don't have to like keep forgetting and just hit a button, right? Okay. All right, but I'm gonna do it just because I feel like I should. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I should remember
but
this
it's been
stuff.
excellent. So it's
But I appreciate it. Thank you so much for picking up the slack for me there.
sorry.
Okay,
One more.
second.
Let's 115,
I'll be back
please.
1 second. Let's. How do I do this again? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Thank you for telling me. So I hope this helps.
Mr. Depp, do you see?
Personal dramas, yes.
Is that any better? I hope so.
I did. I was just giving you time to read. Do you see the date of this article beneath those bullet points is October 25th, 2018. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
And do you see that the headline, Hide the Rum, Johnny Depp is out as Jack Sparrow in Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean?
Objection, hearsay. Hearsay objection.
I was asking if he became
What am I
aware,
doing?
not offering an article, but the truth is awareness.
What am I doing? Let me see. What am I doing?
Right, I'm asking if his
sorry, what?
awareness that he was likely
Oh,
out.
thank you, Andy. You
So,
flatter
Mr.
me.
Depp,
Yes.
were you aware that as of October 25th,
Okay, let's
2018,
see.
about 2 months before this op-ed was published,
All
that it was
right.
being reported, as it is in this article, that Johnny Depp is out as Jack Sparrow in Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean film franchise as actor battles financial issues and personal dramas. Were you aware of that?
I wasn't aware of that, but it doesn't surprise me given that 2 years had gone by of just constant worldwide talk about me being this wife beater.
Understood, but you
So I'm sure that Disney was trying to
All right. Let me have to tag everyone. Right. Okay.
cut
Sounds like
ties
so stupid.
to be safe. The Me Too movement was in full swing at that point.
right, and to the extent they were trying to cut ties to be safe, that was
Okay.
as long as
All
2
right.
months before you wrote the
Oh,
op-ed.
my. Okay. Okay. 1 second. I got it. Gotcha. Okay.
So I have a question.
To the extent that Disney
Is that
was trying
better?
to cut
Any better?
ties,
Maybe I have to.
as you say, to be safe,
At all?
that was as much as 2 months prior to you publishers, to Ms. Heard publishing the op-ed in the Washington Post, correct?
Objection, Glass Foundation. Out loud, if you can answer it.
Any better?
October is 2 months before December. That's correct.
Okay.
It's
Thank you for telling
odd that
me.
they were going to
Okay.
release me from my role as Captain Jack Sparrow, yet kept me on every ride across the world. In the Pirates of the Caribbean rides, I'm in the Los Angeles or the
Sweet.
Hollywood
Fuck yeah.
Olympics,
Works. Oh,
3 or 4
nice.
times.
Thank you.
I mean,
It's
all over
relief.
the world. So they didn't remove my character from the rides. They didn't stop selling merchandise of Captain Jack Sparrow. They didn't stop selling dolls of Captain Jack Sparrow. They didn't stop
Interesting.
selling anything. They just didn't want there to be something trailing behind me that they'd find.
And you aren't aware, you said Pirate 6 in your view is dangling. You're not aware if or when Pirate 6 will be made, correct?
No, sir,
And the fact is, Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and 1 million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film.
that is true, Mr. Roddenborn.
And you couldn't identify a single movie
I think
that
this
you
deserves a
did
couple
between
likes.
the
What do you
divorce and
say?
the op-ed. In response to Ms. Meyer's questions just now, you
Killing
said
it,
there was
man.
a small tour of your band mean, you couldn't identify a single movie that you did in the year or two prior to the op-ed.
Okay, oh shit. I need to do that. Fuck it. Just hold for a second. Okay, I'm still looking for that interview I mentioned about how Elon being a mess, but this is interesting. This is just came out today, like a couple hours ago. From Yahoo Entertainment, Amber Heard was filling space with Elon Musk and wanted to reconcile with Johnny Depp, according to her agent. Huh. Whoa, okay. Oh shit, that's snap. Oh shit, that's gotta hurt.
I have to tell you that
Sorry.
when I'm working on a film, I do my work, and when I'm around on that film, I've done my work, and I move on to the next. So I haven't seen
Yeah, right.
the majority of
That would
my
be something.
films.
That
I've
would be
seen a few only if I had to.
right. That would be
So
like
it
they might
doesn't
have to make
come
new merch.
right the way to my head. That's films.
Apparently, it's
about
important. How
the
you doing,
person that I
Leroy?
think about.
Good to see ya.
And you spent a long time talking about the impact of the abuse allegations made in Ms. Heard's obtaining the temporary restraining order in, or the domestic violence restraining order in May 2016, right?
Sure.
And you testified that you wanted to fight it, right? But the fact is, you never fought the allegations in court in 2016. It was only after
I
Ms.
don't know.
Heard published
Whenever,
this
if anyone
op-ed
shows up.
in 2018.
I tried. I tried it once
you
and no
fought
one was into
You
it.
never tried to fight him in 2016.
But
I was advised by my attorneys not to fight.
In fact, you signed not only the.
yeah, I have a ton of like documentaries that I think it's about like crazy subjects that I think you guys might like. So I'm glad to hear that someone's interested in maybe like watching a movie in Discord, because yeah, I have like I have my backlog of like just crazy stories. I don't know, like I love crazy stories, I guess. I don't know. No, I just yeah, like the WeWork thing. I can't remember like if it was like Netflix or like who put that out. Obviously the one about well, I mean it's a reenactment, but like the scammer. Love the scammer doc. I see her. What? No video for anyone else? What? No. Oh god, what now? Oh shit, did it drop it? Oh shit, okay. Yeah, it's saying the latency. It just had a bit of a latency. Sorry about that. Ooh. Let's see, can I like... yeah, I don't think I can change it right now. Shit. Fucking shit. Okay, well, if it sucks in 5 seconds, then I will come back on in like immediately. I'll just like change yeah, let me know if it happens again or if it's still happening, I guess. And yeah, if we have that issue, then I'll like yeah, I just have to like get off, hit a button, and then come right back on. So I promise. I fucking promise. I'm here, okay? I'm like killing it tonight. Like within an hour of when I said I was gonna go on, when I scheduled it, okay? The notifications works. We're fucking killing it tonight, guys. Let's do this. Word.
You read a statement, but let's pull up. Let's pull up.
Let's see.
DX 1458, please.
Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. But if it does happen again, then it's probably me. So let me know. I don't want it to be like, I don't know. I don't want to have shitty streams, you guys. I used to have like, when I first started this shit, like,
You see that this.
I had
this says
the
marriage of
best
death.
mic. I had the best, like
Correct?
everything was set. I had the best
It's a legal
everything.
document.
No, like
Scroll to the signature page.
I was such a stickler for like presentation and like
This was
quality.
a document that you signed as part of your divorce.
So I need
correct?
to get back to that. I don't know if this
That's my signature, indeed.
lackadaisical stuff. Sorry,
Your
let's
Honor,
listen.
move for admission of this document.
Any objection to that document? No objection, Your Honor. All right, 1458 in evidence.
May we publish, please? Depp, that is your signature on the right, correct?
Yes, it is.
Dated August 15th, 2016, right?
That's what it says, yes.
And this is this is a document you signed, right?
For the third time, that is my signature, yes.
Go to paragraph 27, please.
Let's see.
Paragraph 27.
Yeah, definitely.
And this paragraph is a joint statement that both sides agreed to release. And if you look in the block quote there, it contains the quote.
Neither
contains the
party
statement,
has. Oh,
neither
jeez.
party has made false accusations for financial gain. Neither
Jeez.
party has made false accusations for financial gain. Did I read that right?
You did, Mr.
Take
Rottenborn.
that down, Michelle.
She didn't get much money out of him. That's crazy. He's fucking loaded, dude.
And that was a document you signed in August of 2016. Correct?
Is that the same one that I signed 3 times before? Yes,
Yeah.
that's the fourth.
Well, I wanted to make clear that you
You
signed
made it
that in
clear.
the summer of 2016. 2 years.
Yeah, okay, you know when I started realizing that like this guy was like shisty and weird and like kind of not so I think it was when he said that he moved from France back to America because he didn't want to have to pay taxes in France. I don't know, it's trifling. I don't know. I hate like when rich people don't, or like, you know, they have those tax dodges and all that bullshit. I hate that. Like, you should give back to the community that has given you so much, you know, and allowed you to prosper. It's not that much. It's not that hard. Jeez. Anyway, but yeah, that to me is like, I don't know. Anyway. And by the way, I'm so like, I would give anything to know what Kate Moss has to say about all of this. I would love to know what she's thinking right now. Oh my, when he ghosted her, like, he did her the biggest favor anyone could have. Like, holy shit, what a mess.
Before
Anyway.
Miss Heard published her op-ed. I don't have anything else.
Also, I just feel like rich people should pay us. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm a libertarian that way. Just, you know, yeah, just saying.
For the day you're on.
Okay, all right, we'll go ahead and take our evening.
If that's okay.
That works for me. I was gonna stop you at the 5 o'clock anyway, so that's fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude our day-to-day. Again, don't do any outside research, do not talk to anybody, we'll see you in the morning, okay? All right, have a good evening.
Morning, Mr. Depp.
Morning, Mr. Rottenborn.
Yes, 2 days ago, when you first took the stand, you discussed your upbringing and some of the abuse that you suffered at the hands of your mother.
Thank you,
Remember
Andy.
that?
I mean, shit.
Yes, I do.
And
It's not like they're gonna spend. I mean, it's not like you can take it with them. Jeez.
Yes, sir.
Throwing things at you, hitting you.
Yeah, there was quite a, various forms of physical abuse.
And she abused you verbally by insulting you and your siblings, right?
Yes, she did.
And you testified that sometimes that verbal abuse, that emotional abuse was worse than the beatings, right? Do you remember that?
As a child, it has more of an opportunity to plant itself in your head.
Sure.
Yes.
So you'd agree that abuse can take many forms. It can be physical, can be verbal, can be emotional, right?
Indeed.
So
And
laying a
you
premise.
testified that your dad wasn't abusive, but that you saw him punch walls when he was in an argument with your mother sometimes, right?
Excuse me. I witnessed my father, the only reaction that would be
Oh
called.
no, just some
physical
Chardonnay. I mean, it's a huge one. I don't know if I'm allowed to show you guys, but yeah, just Chardonnay. Low key, but also water.
I saw him maybe twice, 3 times punch
There, I'm
wall
healthy.
once. As I said,
Damn
once
it.
he punched the corner of the wall, and I watched his hand, his hand
I'm not
basically shatter.
Not fancy enough for a whole box.
Mr. Depp, your walls weren't the only thing that your father punched, were they? In fact, once he
Yeah.
punched you in the face.
Interesting note. Apparently, like, oh shit, fuck, stop doing that. Ow, I hate that. Okay, interesting note, just as an aside. Apparently, from like a sociological standpoint, like, punching walls and stuff has like a high correlation for abuse. Like, abusive relationships. Like, it's like a warning sign and stuff. I don't know. But interesting to note in context of this trial or hearing, whatever the hell it is. Okay.
Yes, when I was 15 years old, this was just before I had
Oh, right, I want to find that
dropped
article.
out of high school.
Come here.
One morning, yes, in my mind, I was done with school, so he had asked me to, I believe it was something, it was very, he asked me to take the dog for a walk or something, or take out the garbage, something menial, something strange, and I just said, no,
Okay.
and he just gave me a quick shot.
Here it is. Okay. Great.
Pretty hefty, and it rattled my head, it rattled the cage, free birds and stuff, sure.
So the jury hadn't heard about that before. When he punched you in the face, it actually knocked you to the ground.
Yep, there we
And
go.
then when you got up, you were all too happy to take care of what he wanted you to take care of, right?
I was excited to take care of it.
Right. And
Okay, I found-
yesterday, I believe that you testified,
pull up
why
this.
would you hit someone to make them agree with you? It doesn't work. You gave that testimony yesterday, didn't you?
Let's see if
Yes.
I can get this right.
Now, you try to conduct yourself as a gentleman, right?
Yes, sir.
And you think that you live up to the standards of a Southern gentleman, right?
That was essentially, when you have deep roots in the South, Kentucky and such,
Where's reader
not
mode?
just
This is killing me.
your parents, your father, your mother, it's your grandparents, it's your uncles, it's your aunts, it's this, it's that, it's yes, raised to be a Southern gentleman, that is to say, when chivalry was still alive and allowed.
Right. And you think you live up to the standards of a Southern gentleman, correct?
I believe I do. I certainly have done my best all my life.
Paul Bettany's a good friend that you've done drugs with, right?
That's a strange question. Paul Bettany is a good friend. Yes.
You've done drugs with him.
Yes, I have.
Cocaine, right?
Cocaine, yes.
Alcohol,
Alcohol, yes.
pills, including Xanax and Adderall, right?
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay, that stop doing it. Fuck you. Stop doing that shit. I don't want to full screen. Okay, that I'm not so sure. Okay, that right there is the moment of realization that like maybe agreeing to have cameras in the courtroom, maybe letting everyone see the way he answers this under oath. Hey Daria, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, maybe this is a bad idea. And this is like like okay, when you sue someone, there's discovery. And that means that they can ask you anything and you have to answer truthfully. Your whole life. Like anything, fucking anything, dude. So yeah, this was the moment where not sure if I'm supposed to say this. I don't know. But now we all know, so wow. Man. Oh, this is character and that pissed me off. Well, shit, stop doing it. Oh my god, I hate that. Oh, why does it keep doing? Okay, yeah, no, fair enough, but like, fuck, where do you work? No, just, well, I mean, I guess I work at home, so, no, it's just my chimney. slander, discredit him. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like they've, why is it, oh, okay. Sorry, it was a lag. I thought it was still going for you guys. Okay. Um, I mean, I don't know. Like, considering all the shit that's come out about Amber Heard in the last couple years, like, I'm sorry, like, no one, yeah, no, I gotcha. But, like, isn't it, like, I thought it was so bizarre when, like, a bunch of clips of those two, of them two, the two of them fighting that, like, just popped up on social media out of nowhere. And not only that, but they're, like, clearly edited, and she looked horrible, and, like, they were edited to favor Johnny Depp. Or he looked sympathetic. I mean, there was stuff that was cut out. You could hear the cuts in the audio. So, and I don't know, and, like, no one thought that that was weird. I don't know, I guess because, I don't know, it's court. I don't know, they tend to frown on, you know, really playing up your personal style in court, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she's trying to play up the nun thing. I don't know. Trying to look like a long-time furry nun. But yeah, but so, I don't know. Like, so to me, like, yeah, no, they're definitely trying to slander and, like, assassinate his character. All of that, definitely. But, like, I mean, I just feel like like his team has done so many, like, underhanded, like, things to make her look bad and, like, make her look like a crazy, like, fucking nightmare, basically, that, like, it's weird. Like, I don't know how to take all of it. Like, I mean, I don't think she, like, fucking, like, defecated in the bed or whatever. It's weird. I don't know, like, I, it's weird to me that everyone's taking his word at face value. And I kind of think that has to do with, you know, the fact that he's insanely rich and also famous and a Hollywood star back when that meant something, and, like, his mystique. Like, I just feel like there's so much privilege tied up with, like, his persona and who he is. And so, like, yeah, you definitely, like, have a valid point. And, like, yeah, like, in one sense, yeah, it is bullshit. But I just feel like there's been a lot of bullshit in this case so far. Like, it's everywhere. I don't know.
I just want to discuss one thing with you.
Oh shit, fuck, no, what the fuck? Stop. Oh my god, why does it do this weird shit
Mr.
thing?
Depp, you remember getting testimony in the trial in the UK,
What the
correct?
fuck? Oh, well, we're at the good part now. Oh, the UK trial.
And you gave
Shit.
that testimony under oath, right?
I know. I'm gonna stop with this. Anyway.
You gave quite a bit of testimony in that trial, right?
Oh shit, I'm gonna show it later.
Well, we will judge that myself.
Exactly, Daria. Like,
Okay, well, let's take
that's
a
the
look at
thing,
something.
like,
If you can turn to page 45.
it's the charisma, like, it blinds you.
It's page
You know,
12
like,
of the document.
and there's so much money that he earns so many people that, like, they have an incentive to, like, continue that and to make him look, like, as good as possible. And so, yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. Because we don't really know any of these people, right?
And
Love of the document, he said.
yes, in the lower left corner, there's a page 45. Do you see that?
Why did it start fast forwarding? I hate this shit. I don't know what the fuck.
And you see that
Anyway, sorry.
on the bottom of that page, there's a discussion of Paul Bettany and the things, drugs that you did together. And there was a question. The question is, any sort of pills? And your answer is yes. There could have been Xanax, or if he asked for Xanax or Adderall, whatever.
No.
I would, of course,
She
give
definitely
it to him.
doesn't.
Question. So you would supply Paul Bettany with whatever medication or controlled drugs he asked for. Is that right? Answer. If he was feeling anxious or if he was feeling unpleasant, I would give him what he asked for. Question. Would you give him a Xanax? Answer. Yes. Did I read that right?
You certainly did, yes, sir.
Yeah, you know, I'm sorry I had to keep interrupt.
The
Stop
two of you
doing
shared
it.
an enjoyment of controlled drugs.
okay, I'm sorry to keep interrupting this, but like, I mean, I feel like, commentary is kind of the point of the video, right? So, um, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's no way he could have, if he were to win, which I don't see happen. I mean, like, this guy's a really good lawyer. So I don't know, but like, like he would never collect. So it's even more pointless than just, and not only that, but like then all this stuff comes out about him, and like, I mean, it's a mess. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm not finding I can see my money. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I don't know about that, Kathy Rebuilds. But thank you for being here. Thank you for chiming in because yeah, I didn't know that. Wow, that's wild. Like I gotta look that up because like, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, unless I don't know. I mean, like I feel like it's been years of like him exposing her lie, like, or I don't know, saying that she lies about everything. I mean, I'm sure she's a crappy person too. Like, I'm not a Amber Heard apologist by any means, but like, $8 million. Oh yeah, whoa, that's crazy. You know what's so weird though? Because okay, so in that Hollywood Reporter article that I like read excerpts of last time, his own question. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it depends what the question was. It's hard to tell. I don't know. I'm gonna reserve judgment. What can I say? But like, but yeah, fair enough. But like, okay, so what was I saying? All right, so okay, in the Hollywood Reporter article that I read excerpts of last time, like they mentioned that Johnny Depp had just recently fired all the people who had like been his team and had a new team in. So I wonder, and like they even used the term Rasputin about like his new agent or whatever. Like, and it's never a good sign when someone fires their whole team because their team is who builds their career. So if they've made it, I mean, I remember when like Mariah Carey got like that new like weird Russian manager who like fucking like flies off the handle whenever the press asks her, like, calls her up for like a I don't know, does she still have her? Is she still around? I don't even know. But like it was a like big warning sign because it's like, yeah, everyone else who's been with you through this whole thing and they built your I mean your team builds your career. Like you can't, like, no one does everything themselves. Like you have to have a good team. So if especially if you're a creative person, like you can't do everything. But like, so it's always a warning sign when one of these big stars like fires their whole team and then brings in people who, and yeah, and then like shady stuff starts happening. So I wonder if that's the same. Like I want, okay, because that's the like classic pattern with this kind of stuff. It's wild. Yeah, I gotta look into that though. Okay, I'll do a deep dive on that because there's gotta be. I know a bunch of weird stuff about. I mean, we could talk about the Viper Room and the embezzlement case and the fact that someone was about to, or his business partner in the Viper Room, Johnny Depp's business partner in the Viper Room, was about to accuse him of embezzlement and sue him for embezzlement of the, like, via the Viper Room. And then the day before they were scheduled to go to court, he went missing. They found his car out in the desert, empty, and they never found the guy. So, business partner. Weird stuff, man. Anyway, yeah, sorry. What? I work for him. I've worked for him for years. Agent, because they both the same agent. Oh, okay. Huh. Maybe a conflict of interest. Yeah. He's trying to break her relationship. So good me for him to. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, let's see. I don't know.
Drugs or alcohol at that time, right?
Okay.
The two of us were making a film together.
With respect, sir, that wasn't my question. My question was the two of you shared an enjoyment of controlled drugs and alcohol at that time. Yes or no?
At times.
And Miss Heard was quite adamant that you didn't drink anymore and that you should stop using recreational drugs, right?
Oh, yes.
And she didn't like it when you were high on drugs or drunk on alcohol, right?
She didn't like it when it was her perception that I was high on drugs. Her perception is quite different than the truth.
And that's what we're after, is the truth. Let's turn to, can you pull up Exhibit 178, please, Michelle?
Is that defendants 178 or?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's all right, I just want to make sure.
Oh.
Housewife complained.
Mr. Depp,
Sports and Shawnee's
Objection,
insurance.
Your Honor.
Hey, I mean, okay. Oh, okay. This is just the editing
Mr.
on
Depp,
this
this-
video.
this
Oh my god. I was so scared that I was gonna hit something and make it fast forward it. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's a huge relief. It's just a video. Oh my god. Okay. It's not some new thing I have to figure out again. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I gotcha. I mean, but you know, I know. It's, you know, people are people. Everyone's kind of the same. Like, you know, everyone likes the same. Old guys all like the same thing. Young people all like the same thing. It's like, there's nothing new under the sun. Even if you're Slash, even if you're, well, I don't know, David Bowie or, you know, Jimmy Page or like anyone. I don't know. It's our humanity, you know. But yeah, no, that'd be wild though.
is a text message exchange.
You know, I just wonder, like, the old rockers have to take care of themselves, right? I mean, like, I don't know. Like, when I saw the Stones, like, they have to take care of themselves. They're, like, old. They're, like, super old. And, like, it's just so, I mean, I don't know. Actually, the show that I went to was rescheduled from May to August a couple years ago because Mick Jagger had to have a heart valve replacement. Pretty wild, right? Yeah, I'm behind, Megan. I'm behind on everything. I meant to come on and do a live when it was actually live, but like I slept I slept in and I'm on the West Coast, so I missed like 4 or 5 hours of it. And I was like, oh shit. Oh yeah? Oh whoa, that's wild. Can you like, I don't know, I mean, we probably can't live stream or anything from it. That's my first instinct. It's like, can you live stream from there? Oh my god, that'd be so cool. But yeah, that's awesome though. Oh my god. Yeah, they're okay, but like, yeah, right, they're Asian. And like, and then you see like, you know, it's like 70-something-year-old guy like strutting around the stage, like dancing his ass off, and like he just had a heart valve replacement surgery. It's like they have to take care of themselves. I mean, they must, right? Like get your 8 hours, get like they can't be living all crazy. I mean, they can't be. They're like, if you know, I mean, if they're like in their 70s at that point, like I don't know. Yeah, no, I know, I heard it. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I don't think she's a good person by any means. Yeah. She's pretty nuts and pretty shitty too, yeah. Yo, this week video was so boring. Yeah, I mean, you've got like, I think it's gonna be 7 weeks of it, and like, yeah, and then there's gonna be, within the 7 weeks, oh my god, that'd be awesome. Okay, I'll subscribe to you if I can manage. Does anyone know how to like get to someone's channel now again? I don't know how to fucking. Okay, well, I'll come back to this live and I will find your channel. Yeah, it'd be awesome, dude. Oh, totally. I'll absolutely. I'll be like, objection. I object. I have a question. Let's see. They survive on Jack Daniels and cocaine. Oh man, living the dream then. Shit. This lady's going to bed. Have a good night. Yeah. See, smart thinking, Kathy. Smart thinking. And yeah, I will absolutely call in. Absolutely. A recording they closed with. Yeah? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I see what you mean. I mean, I know that was one of the things that were like circulating, or the clips that were audio clips, whatever. So just go channel there. Okay, just Michelle on there. Hit the name. It won't let me. It's so weird. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I'm gonna figure. You know what? I'll play this and I will figure this out at the same time. I'm sorry. I don't mean to fucking stop it. I'm trying to fucking. Sorry.
Had with Paul Bettany
I hate that.
on June 11th,
Yeah, I gotta like.
2013,
Shit.
correct?
I will think of a good one. I will absolutely think of a good one.
Your Honor, permission to
What?
move for admission of
That's
redacted
crazy.
Defendant's Exhibit
Girl.
178.
You're gonna
and
spoil
permission
me.
to publish, please.
All right. Let's see if I can.
Based off of your honor's ruling.
Let's see.
Alright, that's 178.
Okay, pop out, maybe. Amazing. Oh, now, okay, when I pop it out, I see the go to channel. Awesome. All right, sweet. Sweet.
Michelle, could you please
Badass. Love it.
blow up the
Thank
first
you.
text at
Thank
the
you.
top?
All
In this text,
right.
Mr.
Dope.
Depp,
Okay, I will do it. I'll think of
you
a good
text
one, I
Mr.
promise.
Bettany, let's burn Amber, 3 exclamation points, right? You see that?
Oh, I see.
see that.
Okay.
And at this time, June
Yeah.
11th, 2013, Amber is
Alright, I
your
gotcha.
girlfriend, or perhaps even your
Fuck
fiance
yeah,
at this point,
it
correct?
worked right on. Subscribe.
Girlfriend.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm
And
figuring
you
out
didn't
shit,
stop
like,
when you said let's
killing
burn
it
Amber.
tonight, what can I say?
Because
Dope.
the next text down, you can move down, blow up the next text, please,
Alright.
Michelle.
Wait, where's my...
You say,
Alright, I just popped it
let's
out.
drown her
Alright.
before we burn her, 3 exclamation points. Did I read that right?
Not the transfer. That's cool. Sweet, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I
it
remember.
says
I remember that name. I've heard that
You
name.
didn't
before.
stop it, and you said, let's drown her. before
Welcome,
we
thank
burn
you
her."
for being here, and that's
After
that's
that,
so
you made
dope of
another
you.
comment,
Thank you.
And I'd like to apologize to the court and to the jury for some of the language that I'm gonna have to use today, but unfortunately, you're gonna see a lot of documents. with
I
language
understand.
like
Yeah,
this.
don't. It's a school night.
After you said, let's drown her.
You
before
get
we
your
burn
rest.
her,"
See, be
Mr. Depp,
responsible,
you
like
said,
Stones.
I will fuck her burnt corpse
Yeah, totally.
afterwards to make
Thank
sure
you. Thank
she's
you for being
dead.
here. Like, I appreciate it. It's great that
That's
people.
what you said that you would do.
Yeah,
after you
right.
burned
Oh
her
my
and
God,
after
it's
you
gonna be
drowned her.
dope.
Did I read that right?
And there's gonna be like the countersuing and
you
all
wrote
of that. It's gonna be
about the
awesome,
woman who
dude.
would later become your wife.
It's gonna get messy.
Yes, I did.
So,
Can you pull up Exhibit
Drama.
245?
so much drama. Oh man, and again, I forgot to tweet this out. Great. Oh fuck. No.
Your Honor, there's
Ugh.
been
See,
no objection
wrong
to this
window
exhibit,
too.
so I move for its admission and ask
Let me
for
see if I
permission
can
to publish
do
it.
this. Just do this on the sly. Yes, I love it. Fabulous. Sounds fabulous. I love it already. You gotta be styling. I love it. I'm so excited. It's gonna be awesome. Like, I can't wait.
And Your Honor, that's okay, but there was no objection to this on the
Wait, what's
exhibit list.
my username? Fuck.
That's fine. We're happy to redact those.
Let me see if I can do this. I'm trying to be slick while I do this. I'm trying to do everything at the same time. But yeah, but that's gonna be so awesome. Oh my god, I can't wait. Man, you're gonna be like the sickest like person in the gallery. You're gonna be styling. I can't wait. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. Like, you have to like keep me updated. Keep us updated. Like, all of us. I'm excited. We're gonna make this a thing. I would love to like, yeah, be able to like
This,
pick you out.
the
And it's gonna be
top
so cool.
Text message.
Can't wait.
We're going to focus on a couple of
Badass.
these, but the top text message is a text from you to Paul Bettany on May
Okay.
30th, 2014, correct? I need to scroll over, Michelle.
May 30th, 2014, yes.
Okay,
And
being
you
slick with
recall
this.
that,
I'm being slick with this.
You testified yesterday about the flight that you took from Boston to Los Angeles.
Oh hey, what's up,
on May
TMC?
24th,
How are
2014,
you?
right?
How's it going? Oh
Remember
my
that?
god, it's been a while.
And you testified
Well, it's been a while
yesterday
since I came
that
on
you
here.
didn't
So
have any drinks before that flight, or maybe you had a glass
sweet.
of champagne.
Oh,
or
thank
something.
you.
Remember
Yeah,
giving that testimony?
I keep getting sidetracked. I keep talking to you guys. What can I say?
Glass of champagne.
I'm trying to be slick. Trying to be slick.
Right.
But thank you. I appreciate
So
that.
in
That's so
this text,
sweet.
to blow up, Michelle, please, that top.
Yeah, I'm so like sporadic lately with all of this. I used to be so like
On May
consistent.
30th,
I guess
2014,
comparatively.
you texted
Yeah, thank you though. I
Mr.
will
Bettany
as well. So I
a
don't know.
little bit smaller.
one even knows what my Twitter is, actually. I gotta link
You
my
texted Mr. Bettany,
thing.
I'm gonna properly stop the
Let's
booze thing,
appreciate
darling.
that.
Drink all night before I picked Amber up to fly to LA this past Sunday.
Being slick. How are you
Ugly
as
baby.
one?
No food for days. Powders.
I know.
Half a
right?
bottle of whiskey.
I'm
1,000 Red
getting
Bull
back to it.
vodkas, Pills. 2 bottles of champers on plane. And what
You
do
have
get?
to. Like,
An angry aggro Asian in a fucking
oh, shit.
blackout.
oh,
Screaming
fucking,
obscenities
wow.
and
Okay.
insulting any fuck who got
Oh my god, that was
I'm done.
dramatic.
I'm admittedly too fucked in the
shit.
head to spray my rage at the one I
Excuse
love.
me? One second. Ah. It's always
Read that
something.
again. I'm admittedly
Try that.
too fucked in the head to spray my
shit.
rage at the one I love. For
Okay,
little
try
reason
again.
as well. I'm too old to be that guy, but
Is this gonna
pills are
work?
fine.
Oh shit, come on, dude.
Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
And when you
Okay,
said pills are
sweet.
fine,
Alright,
this
enough.
was when you
Fuck
were
it.
just starting
It's
treatment
fine.
with Dr. Kipper
Oh
to
man.
try to
Whew.
get off
Yeah,
of the pills that you
right?
testified about yesterday, right?
Yeah, I know, but like,
This is when I was still on the,
yeah. No, but like, I mean, having a high profile, like, trial or hearing or whatever, like, in your town, like, locally, you have to go. Like, you have to. Like, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, even better that it's ridiculous rich people problems. Like, that's awesome. That's like, that's a show. That's a good show. But yeah, man, I just have my little humidifier here, my little desk humidifier, and it has to fucking. See, it's always something. Always something just is always tripping up. I can't let me be great. What can I say? Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, allergies have been so terrible here. It's awful. And I like, ugh. So, live and die by humidifier on that. Anyway, yeah, no, but like, you have to. Like, have to. If anything, like, high profile, well, you know, aside from, you know, anarchists protesting happened in Portland, I would be there in like a second, dude. Like, to be badass. I wish. Psh, it's so boring here. Anyway.
hold on, just before the,
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm being sick with this one.
Right, and you testified that when you were in Boston filming Black Mass, which
Wait,
you
I don't
flew from Boston to LA, that you had just retained Dr. Kipper to help you try to combat that pill problem, right?
yes.
Could you go 2 texts down, please, Michelle?
Okay, let's try this.
And this is a text that you sent on
No, what?
June 8th, 2014.
No,
Scroll over
Twitter, not
to
Reddit. Fuck.
Patty Smith. You see that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And in this text, I won't read all of it, but you say this. I'm going to just read the first paragraph. My darling Patty Lee, I miss you and worship you, and there is nothing wrong between us. Never, ever did that happen. I've just been so beyond busy with film here in Boston, and then back to LA for kiddies. When I was in NYC, they were brief visits, and fucked and charged by horrific fights with Amber. I fucked up and drank and got shitty. Was so disappointed in myself. Actually, almost walked to your place at about 3:30 a.m. the last time I was there, unable to stop he tears. Did I read that right?
You did.
Michelle, can you please take that down and
Oh,
let's
wait.
pull up
How do I do? Like,
Exhibit 325, please. Mr. Depp, is this a text message exchange that you had with Miss Heard on December 18th, 2014?
I see that.
I'm trying to just update my
Your Honor, I would
links on
move
YouTube
for
because
admission of
I
this exhibit and ask for
never
permission
did
to
do
publish.
that. So,
May I have a look at the,
Of course.
Your Honor, may we approach real quick? Okay, sure.
right, okay.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor, we have no objection with the, to the unredacted version. Okay, with this version that we're seeing right now, correct?
Nice.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I guess I should put this here too.
Excuse me, sorry.
All right. Oh, by the way, here's my like.
Just put this page, we have no objection to
this is what I've been using to look at Twitter and stuff. If anyone's interested, just so you know. Yeah.
Just one page.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
official, I guess. I don't know. Shit. All right. And now I have it linked here, so dope.
And Michelle, if you can blow up
Right.
the large
See, I'm
text at the
killing it.
top of the
Killing
page.
it. Oh man, I still have my FB page from like forever ago. Dude. Got kicked off.
Mr.
It's
Depp,
fucking
on December
Tali.
18th, 2014, you sent this text
Right.
to Miss Heard. And I'm going to read it.
All right.
And it says, "It's away. I've let
Right.
it go. Went too far. We/I tend to do that. I always regret it when I jump, or worse, when you jump. I don't want to be conditioned to continue that behavior. Therefore, I'll put in heavy work with strength. I'm sorry for being less, for your disappointment in me.
Oh, I will follow you back.
For
One
my
second.
behavior.
One second.
I'm a fucking savage. Gotta lose that. Gonna lose that. The devil is all around, right? I wish I were able to bring even just a glimmer of a smile to the pretty face of my most gorgeous of dreams and darkest nightmares.
Oh,
I love you
hey,
far
Andy.
too
Thank
much
you.
for you and I to be these heinous, slinging insults.
Thanks for
like
following me. I
you
appreciate
/
that.
did.
I just
It is
followed you
not
back.
anything that
Thank
I'm
you.
particularly proud of to have participated in. And I
Awesome.
regret giving
Appreciate
it
it.
life. Because, motherfucker, how when we fight, little girl, how do we end up on
Yeah,
the
we'll
very
get there, I
edge of
guess,
precipice?
eventually.
And why? Wish I knew. Goddamn. And know that you are right. I am well aware that I should have been bigger than the moment. And that it will never again manifest in
actually,
negative
weirdest
experiences.
thing.
It can be done. What a killer concept to visualize. Wish you were in this lunatic's proximity. Be careful out
Yeah.
there. I adore you.
Yeah, weirdest thing, like, I don't know.
Did I read
People
that
are always
right?
asking for people for like pics of my feet. Like, I can't walk around in like sandals in the summertime because someone's always asking and like
Pull up exhibit
coming up and asking to take
153.
pictures of my feet. It's the weirdest thing. I know you're joking, but like it's weird. I don't know. Maybe I should. That's the thing, right? Do people monetize? I don't know. What the fuck? Why is this only occurring to me now? Good idea, Andy. Maybe. I don't know, but yeah, it's super weird. I don't know what it is. You know. Not to brag, you know. Yeah, no, it's the weirdest thing. Like people are like, I don't know what it is, but like, like people are just like, can I take pictures of your feet? I swear to God, I should. I seriously should. Like, this, like, I have so many. Like, I have barely any sandals ever. Like, I get like DM'd about my feet. It's super
Your
weird.
Honor, we have
Like-
a redacted version of this.
Like,
We'll
cause
put up the
I mean,
full
I used to
redacted.
like. Yes, they do. It's the weirdest thing. I swear to God. It's so, like, like, the first time it happened, I was like, okay, like, I don't know what the fuck to say to this, but okay, I guess, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, no, it's so bizarre. I mean, like, yeah, no, I used to do outfit of the day, like, things on Instagram, like, just little, like, things, and, like, I wore sandals once on there, I think, and I got, like, a bunch of DMs, but, like, oh my God, your feet, blah, 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 like, I don't know what the fuck, like,
I'd like to turn your attention to
I don't know.
the
I gotta
top
start
text
charging.
messages on this
I gotta.
page. These are text messages
It's
that
super
you
weird.
sent on January 17th, 2013.
I don't
See
get
that?
it. I don't know.
So I'm just reading the page.
It's, like, super weird.
Right.
Like,
And the way these text messages are produced, sometimes there's big date.
I'm gonna do that, though. I'm gonna start
skips and
charging.
they're
Fuck it.
kind of jumbled in, so they're not all on the same chain.
I'm a
So
YouTuber. They ain't paying a
what
shit
I'm-
now.
What I'm asking about is just the top 3.
I gotta do something. But yeah, it's weird.
Those are
Every
texts that
summer,
you
it's super
wrote
weird. I
on
don't know.
January 17th, 2013, correct?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, permission to publish
Well, you're a
just those
gentleman.
top 3 texts with identifiers.
Yeah, I don't know, like,
and the others
I guess I
redacted.
didn't realize how, like,
And
like,
permission of that redacted.
commented. I don't know, like,
As long
I guess
as
it makes
it's not
sense.
this version, that's fine.
I think meant just like every
We'll
part
put-
of
we'll put
women's
up on
bodies, to be
screen what I
honest.
propose
But
to,
like,
admit as
but
a-
yeah, I mean, you know,
Okay.
okay, I don't know. I think about it. Yeah. It's like people have legs, like people are like leg men or whatever. So, But yeah, I think men just like everything on a woman's body, generally, as they should. Like that's the way it should be. So, good for you, Andy. But just, yeah, see, you are a gentleman. You don't just come out and randomly talk to someone on the street and ask to take pictures of the photo. Yeah. Some people don't have manners. What can I say? It's weird. I know it's bizarre,
Michelle, can
but
you
yeah,
blow up the
they do.
text boxes, please?
But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about
On January 17th,
this hearing.
2013,
Far more
Mr. Depp,
interesting.
you texted
So my, future career prospects.
for the idiot cow. 3 exclamation points. Next text. Will do. I'll smack the ugly cunt around before I let her in. Don't worry.
What? Oh shit.
Apologies again to the court and the jury for this language.
Okay.
And then you close by saying, did that worthless hooker arrive? Did I read that right?
Yeah, you did, sir.
You can take that down, please.
Gee. See, I don't know, like.
We talked a little bit about the term monster yesterday, correct?
Yes, I've
Man.
heard that word quite a lot.
Yeah, and you
desperate in these
testified
YouTube
yesterday that
streets.
You used that term to placate
Pandemic.
Amber, right?
Apocalypse, all that shit.
And I believe that you testified that it was the word that she clung to describe what was
People
in
used to
her
make a
mind,
proper
not
living on
yours.
here. It's crazy to think
I
about
wrote down
now.
what you said. You remember giving that testimony?
The monster,
Anyway.
more than anything, was Miss Heard's way of referencing whether I was, whether she perceived that I was on substances or taking substances. So the word monster became, it represented for her the consumption of
I don't know, it sounds like
alcohol or
it
any
means
other
that he's
substances.
like a
Whether
angry drunk.
it
I
was
don't know.
actually happening or not, her
Which fits
perception.
with everything we know about
So
him.
monster became her click word,
Right.
if you will.
But actually, the term monster to describe yourself came from you.
Well, initially, Miss Heard, I believe she started out with demons. She started out with saying that I had demons. And then when monster was put into a conversation, which, again, I have a particular
See-
way of using words, vocabulary.
See, like I have a certain respect for like just a straight up kind of like fucked up crazy like Sid and Nancy type relationship. If if they weren't hashing this out in court right now, and I guess Johnny Depp wasn't like butthurt about whatever the hell it is and trying to collect money that like he has no chance of ever collecting, like, and like doing all this stuff that's gonna ruin his career and like, I mean, if you're just like, yeah, I'm fucked up, whatever, like I can respect that, like, okay, like it's not good, but like shit, you start owning it. She's like, yeah, oh shit, like yeah, we're we get fucked up all the time together, and we fight, and then we fuck, and then we fight, and like at least they're like fucking owning it. I don't know, like I respect that. This is hard. I would respect this in that way if whatever. I don't understand the motivation for him to do this. Like there's just no way to like I don't see what he has to gain in doing this, in suing her for this. Like it's not gonna unring a bell. It's not gonna, like, anyone who was convinced by her op-ed is not gonna suddenly be like, oh well, not blah, 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 blah. Like they're still gonna think like, punitively taking someone to court for daring to even refer to you in the vaguest way, like that seems a little abusive to me. Like anyway, like it's not gonna change any minds doing this, and he's not gonna collect 50 million from her, so it's not about the money, it must be about reputation. But I don't see how. It's just better not to even, like, I don't know. Also, court stuff takes fucking forever. Like, I mean, this shit's gonna drag on for 7 weeks, okay, and I don't see how it could actually resolve anything. I mean, we're gonna find out a bunch of shit, which I love. Like, I love the drama, I love the gossip, I love hearing about these crazy people doing crazy things that, like, you know, especially someone who has the kind of, like, PR machine that, like, Johnny Depp has, and, like, we don't get that kind of, we don't get this kind of shit. Like, this is very rare. Like, I mean, even, like, infamous, like, you know, or celebrity offenders, even like R. Kelly or something. There weren't cameras in the or were there? I can't remember. Shit, there might have been. But like even so, it's still like it's still like there was a lot of questions that everyone had at the end of that, and like there was a mystery about it, how it happened, like what really happened. I mean, shit, that's how OJ got away with murder. Like keep people guessing, reasonable doubt, all that kind of stuff. Like this is just like I don't know why he would like he has so much to lose. He has so much money and like I mean to have the kind of career that he's had. I mean it's fucking reckless. I don't know. Like I mean you know, his whole thing is like being a mystery, being an enigma. Oh, it's so alluring, blah 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 blah, all that bullshit. And like was like, what the fuck what could you possibly get out of this? Like, this is just vindictive, and it's not gonna satisfy ever. Like, it's just gonna end with it being a mess, and I can't imagine that this guy who's, like, been around forever, like, doesn't realize that. I'm fuck, man. I wish I knew what Kate Moss was thinking through this whole thing. Anyway. Sorry, anyway.
In my vernacular, so monster was something that if which she stuck with, tried and true. I mean, she just stayed with that.
Right, but
it
came from you. The term
unless
came
you
from
wanted
you.
to argue.
The term came from you, didn't it?
It's very probable. It's possible. It's probable that I might have used that word, certainly.
Right, and in 2012, in fact, Elton John was one of your friends who was trying to help you get sober, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you sent him a message in 2012 where you thanked him for his help, and you said, quote, "I would have been swallowed up by the monster were it not for you. That is a simple fact." Isn't that true?
Yes. Again, the monster referring to alcohol and substances.
Correct. And you didn't send that message to Miss Heard. You sent that to Elton John. "I would have been swallowed up by the monster were it not for you." Correct?
Elton.
Can you pull up to it?
Was a dear friend who has been sober for 40 years, 30 years. So he was.
Okay, unrelated, but do people actually watch The Masked Singer? Like do adults watch that shit? I can't believe it. Like, it's trending on Twitter, I guess, right now. I swear to God, like, ever since Elon Musk, like, announced he was buying Twitter, it's like all these fucking weirdos came on. It's so, I don't know. I can't accept it. Anyway.
We've had
like,
discussions
and anyway.
Wanted me to
it's weird.
Get,
it's all different now.
Clean, sober. So Elton actually sent a fellow called Charlie Dunnett, who worked with Elton for years and years.
Mr. Depp, I appreciate that. My only question was just to confirm that you had sent that message to Elton John, nothing else. Thank you.
So I'll just stop talking.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to be respectful of the court's time and the jury's time.
Sorry?
See, Elton John's ass is not up here.
Time and the jury's time, and I trust that you do too. So,
they did not get Elton John's ass up here. Like, he's like, nah, no, not me. Not me, though. Hell no.
I don't feel like I'm wasting anyone's time, so.
Could you pull up Exhibit 408, please? Mr. Mr. Depp, I'd like to turn your attention to the bottom text on this page. And can you confirm that this is a text message that you sent on April 9th, 2015, while you were married to Amber, to your sister? Do you see that?
The last,
The last text on the one on the bottom.
yes, I see that, yes.
Your Honor, I move for admission of 408 with all the identifiers redacted and everything except the last text redacted.
Just the last
Yes, Your Honor.
one text.
We object, Your Honor. If we could approach it just very quickly.
That's fine. It's fine.
And Mr. Depp, to clarify, is sis in those texts, is that your sister, or it could be Amber's sister too, right?
Sis, I was referring to Whitney.
Whitney, okay, so Amber's sister. Okay.
Yes, Amber's
Okay.
sister.
Right. Let me see if I can.
Your Honor, with those redactions, I ask for permission or move to admit Exhibit 408.
No objection?
Yes.
All right, 408.
Oh, gee, wait. I see. Sorry, I just checked that. I'm trying to do like an official Instagram that's like not super
Mr.
random and
Depp,
weird.
on
So
April 9th,
yeah,
2015,
let's see if I can do that. Yeah.
while you were married to Miss Hurd, you texted someone named Sis, which may be her sister.
See if I can spell it right now.
Testified.
Yes.
You said, "I'm all right. I ... though I never ever want to lay eyes on that filthy whore, Amber A. Most embarrassing." Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
And when you called Amber that filthy whore, she was your wife at the time, correct?
Yes, sir.
Let's pull up Exhibit 427, unredacted, please.
Dope. I think it works. Don't. Anyway.
Mr. Depp, I would like to, I'd like to direct your attention.
Okay. You know what? Just make it like official. I'm just gonna also put this in the chat. This is like, okay, it's empty right now,
I'd
but
like to
like,
direct your attention to the fourth
this is
text
gonna be
of
my
the
like
bottom.
proper Instagram.
Chat number
'Cause I'm tired.
1616.
All this random stuff tied to random like username that like I came up with in a second that I kind of low-key
That's a
hate.
text
So
message exchange between you
that's
and Jerry Judge
proper stuff.
on April
Right on.
26th, 2015.
If
just
anyone-
a couple of weeks
Anyone watch
after
in the future,
you
whatever,
referred to Amber as a filthy whore.
that's what
You
it
see that?
is.
Yes, I do, sir.
For the record.
Your Honor, permission to I move for admission of this exhibit with the two text
Let me get
exchanges
up on here now.
in that chat between him and Jerry Judge.
All right, well, why don't you show me what would look like redacted?
Okay.
We do that.
Okay, sure. Just those two, Michelle?
Oh no, shit. Oh no, don't do that. Okay.
Any objection to 427?
No objection,
With
Your Honor.
redactions? Okay, 427 with redactions.
Thank you, Your Honor. If you can just blow the text up, Michelle, of both of those. Mr. Depp, on April 26th, 2015, Jerry Judge, and Jerry Judge is your former security guy who passed away a couple years ago, right?
That's correct.
He writes you and says, "Hi boss, just wanted to say if you and Amber need anything, just let me know. I will be there in 20 minutes. Johnny, it is lovely to see how you and Amber are so happy. The other day watching the two of you sitting on the bench by the sea was fantastic. The two of you need happiness and it is really great to see that. Love to you and Amber, XOXO, Jerry." Did I read that right?
You did.
And beneath that, you texted him back and you said, "Thank you, my dear Jerry. Very, very kind, mate. We've been perfect. All I had to do was send the monster away and lock him up. We've been happier than ever." All caps. "Love you, brother. JD." Did I read that right?
You did, sir.
Michelle, could you please pull up Exhibit 445, defendants?
Okay, I think I got this.
And in the text that we just saw, when you used the word monster, that Miss Heard wasn't on that text message, was she?
No, that was between Jerry and myself.
Thank you.
Okay, dope. I think I got this updated. Sweet. Oh my god, I'm so ADD. Sorry.
Mr. Depp, I'd like to
Whoops.
direct your attention in this message to the second text down, which is a text from you to Dr. Kipper, Dr. David Kipper, on June 28th, 2015.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yes, 26, 28, 215, yes.
Your Honor, I move for the admission of the redacted
Alright.
exhibit with that, simply that text. We're happy to redact the rest of it.
Is that text 139 or 137?
137, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
7. No objection with the proper redactions.
Is this redactions report published, or did you want to publish this?
We'll make the redactions right now and then publish that.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, got it. Dope. Okay. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's legit and fancy and official now. Sweet.
And you sent this text on June 28th, 2015, and it said, can you blow up the text, Michelle, please? "Thank you, my darling Kipper. All those technical abbreviations left me flummoxed and in the
Right.
dark. Soon,
Slick,
I
right?
must see you and just hang out.
Kicking ass.
My deformed finger and I have no friends. By the way, Amber and I have been absolutely perfect for 3 fucking months solid. I've locked my monster child away in a cage deep within, and it has fucking worked.
I do
We're
kind
goddamn
of,
best
maybe.
friends
I
now.
know, right? It's
Amazing.
crazy.
Big love to you, my brother.
It's a new account.
Did I
So.
read that right?
Yes, you did.
And Amber
I'm
wasn't
trying to make
on
it
that
official.
text.
What can I say?
You told Dr. Kipper that you locked your monster child away in a cage deep within, was she?
No.
Trying to be
Can we
professional.
pull up
You know, This is
exhibit
so professional.
435, please, unredacted?
Shit. But yeah, I got everything, man. I'm getting there. Like, see, I'm fucking. It's like all kinds of shit. Yeah, okay, so it's an empty account. There's nothing on it.
It's
And
just
it's
the
like
bottom text.
fucking
that I'm gonna
boilerplate.
direct your
And
attention
it's
to, Mr.
like
Depp. This is a text that you sent
fucking egg account.
to
But still,
Stephen
damn
Duders
it.
on May 14th,
I always
2015,
forget about this
right?
shit, dude. I don't know how people like
The last one.
do this.
Yeah.
Like shit. See, I just got to do the feet thing.
Stephen Duders
I don't
is
know
your
how the
personal
fuck else to.
assistant. Was your personal assistant
Shit.
at the time you were
Just like,
with Miss Heard, right?
oh no. Yeah.
Now he's the
Must be
president of the
destiny.
European branch of Infinitum Nile, right?
I am too, yes, sir.
Move for admission of a redacted version of this document with just the bottom text, Your Honor.
No objection.
All right, if you could just redact it just to the bottom text.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, let me hit you back like real quick because yeah, Well, I'm here.
4:35 in evidence.
You see, I'm killing it. What can I say? Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, I know. I just gotta get
May
like
14th,
pictures up on there now.
2015, you blow up that text, Michelle, please.
Thank you.
You texted Mr. Duders, need to discuss the news helicopters hovering outside the house this morning. I'm ready to shoot a motherfucker. But don't worry, the monster is not involved. Correct?
I see that, yes.
And Miss Heard wasn't on that text, was she?
No.
Pull up exhibit 196, please. This on page 2, please.
Imagine a whole like town full of these fucking people. Like, I mean, these fucking weirdos, like, fucking punching walls and like all this bizarre shit.
Mr. Depp, I'd like to direct your attention
Oh my
to
god, yeah.
Line 24.
Hollywood seems like a
You can
fucking
see on the
bummer. I
left-hand
don't know.
column there. And
Like,
this is a text
most
message
annoying people
from
in the
you
world.
to Stephen Duders, your personal assistant at the time, on October 31st, 2013. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Permission to publish or move for admission, Your Honor, of just this page of the exhibit with just that text.
With the phone numbers redacted.
Okay, I get it. Blah blah blah. The redact. Blah, 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 blah.
Exhibit 196.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you ever going to enter any other pages of this exhibit into evidence?
I'd like to reserve the right to.
Then we'll call
To
this
do that.
196A.
Okay, thank you.
This makes it easier for the record.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Permission to publish, Your Honor.
All right, 196A in evidence as redacted.
And in this text message from you to Mr. Duders on October 31st, 2013, you write, thanks. She thinks that my Peruvian period has made me a monster, and that I am ruining the relationship.
Jeez.
See that?
Yes, I do, sir.
The Peruvian period is a reference to cocaine, is it not?
Yes, it is.
I'm sorry, you said yes it is?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Let's go to exhibit 293, please.
So, angry drunk, angry on cocaine, angry on. This dude just gets angry. I don't know. Again, I could respect it if it was just some sort of Nancy type shit.
Text,
Like,
which is a text from you to an unknown number on October 4th, 2014. Do you see that?
The last one.
Yes.
Yes, I see that.
Yes, sir.
I have no idea how long this is gonna go for,
Your
by
Honor,
the
I
way.
move for the admission of modified exhibit 293.
I did not think this through.
With just that
As usual.
redacted version.
ADD.
We may use other parts of it, so I'd ask it to be 293A or 1.
Okay, we can make it A. Let's
Okay.
keep consistent.
All right. I forgot what you had said.
No objection. All right, 293A, we'll get the redactions done.
Peruvian period. Jesus Christ. This dude's in his 50s.
293.
See, like, when they get older, like, they gotta take care of themselves. I don't know. Like, you can't have a Peruvian period, like, in your 50s, dude. What?
293A
It's
in
nuts.
evidence with redactions.
It's not how it works. Like, I don't know, 22, maybe. I don't know.
And in this text message
50.
on October 4th, 2014, you text
Cocaine period. Jesus.
someone, it's unclear who,
Mess.
you say, I'm going to, quite gracefully, glide into a massage of my broken back and neck. I shall exit in 1 hour, a monster. Shall we each swallow and each, parentheses, or perhaps it's MDMA, at around 8 p.m., and go to dinner with a few of my wee team at a wonderful Peruvian spot. Let us enjoy this night, my brother. let us reward ourselves for the hard work and misery of the heat that we push ourselves to conquer every goddamn day. The Shatter. Did I read that right?
You did.
And E here, that's a reference to ecstasy, correct?
It is.
Can you take that down, Michelle?
Like I don't know. It's just weird to think of like these like established
You would
stars
agree that
like
you found drugs and
rolling on
alcohol at an
Molly.
early stage in your life,
It's weird.
right?
Certainly, yes, I did.
And you testified a couple days ago that you had done just about every kind of drug there was by age 13 or 14, right?
15.
15. And you
Big
found that
whoop.
drugs are the only way to numb your pain,
I
right?
didn't say that.
They have always been a medicine for me, yes, a numbing agent.
And you said yesterday that, in fact, I think you said you take drugs to numb the demons, right?
I don't know that I said to numb the demons, but
Same.
well, if I did say demons, it is to numb the residual pain that I carry.
Again, this is one of those moments where it's like, maybe I did not think this through. Maybe I did not plan this out. I don't know. Maybe this was not a good idea, Johnny Depp. Maybe you could have like continued to have like a stellar career, if not for all the stuff that's coming out about this. Holy shit.
From my youth.
Right. And one of your good friends that you've taken drugs with before is Marilyn Manson, right?
Oh god. Here we go. Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay.
We drank
Mess.
together.
Wait, who else? Wait, holy shit. Who else is a good friend of Marilyn Manson's? Kanye West. Oh shit. Okay, this is adding up in a different kind of way now. Okay. Because, I mean, there were rumors about, like, Kanye and cocaine. But they were, like, when he got with the family, that awful family, that's when the rumors were starting. That's weird. Anyway. Interesting.
We've had cocaine together maybe
Small
a couple
town.
of times.
I don't know, small world.
Pills, right? With Marilyn Manson?
I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much.
See? Annoying people.
Sorry.
Most
Alright.
annoying people in the world.
I get it. You employ a lot of people that work
On the
for
same
you, right?
town together. Ugh. Nuke it.
You employ a lot of people that serve various roles in your life, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh no.
And
I
some of those
see.
people will do anything you ask, including some of them supplying controlled drugs to you, correct?
Judy
I
Garland
would
shit.
not characterize those people as doing anything I want or anything I said. They're not the yes men that you'd like them to be.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. Very much so. They always are. It's just the power dynamics of that. If you're someone's assistant, they ask you to, like, go fucking score them, whatever. Like, yeah. Schedule.
Can you pick up your
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. Don't let me fuck up your schedule. Like, yeah, have a consistent schedule. Like, that's awesome. I need to get back to doing this, like, on a regular basis, but like I used to do it just like once a week, and I guess it's not enough. So I don't know, I guess I'll do like 3, 4, 5, fucking 8 times a week. I don't fucking know. But yeah, no, go do your thing. Like, thanks for being here. Like, I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll check out, like, yeah, what you do tonight as well. When I'm gonna fucking automate all this shit. This is, like, I can't be, like, clicking around all the time. Like, it's time to get serious, goddammit. Yeah, that goes for, I guess, both me and you. Thanks for being here, Andy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good stream.
Page 13 of the document, please.
Yes.
You just testified that they're not yes men, right? That was the testimony you just gave, correct?
Yes.
Okay. On page 48, line 15 of your testimony in the UK, you were asked the question, they are people who will do what you ask. They will do anything you ask, including some of them supplying drugs to you, controlled drugs to you. Your answer was, there are people who work for me, work with me, who, yes, in the past, have been asked to provide whatever I have felt was necessary at the time. Question. Well, putting it bluntly, if you wanted illegal drugs, controlled drugs, and you asked one of your staff, and I am not going to name anybody particularly right now, that member of staff would provide you with those drugs if he could. Answer. At times, yes. Question. Despite the fact that it was illegal? Answer. Yes. Did I read that right?
You did.
Can we pull up Exhibit 1085, please?
I should do a reading on this.
You've seen this picture before, Mr. Depp, right?
Yes, I have.
Yes. And this is a picture that was taken in Miss Heard's former house or apartment on Orange Avenue after you two began dating, correct?
Yes, sir, and it's quite a composition.
It,
Composition of the photograph is very interesting.
I think that's something we can agree on. Your Honor, move for admission of Exhibit 1085 and ask for permission.
No
to publish.
objection, Your Honor. 1085, published in minutes.
Oh wow.
This picture,
Okay. What? Okay.
you recall, Mr. Depp, was taken in
Okay. What? Oh my god. Okay, wait.
or around March of 2013.
Lines of
After you'd fallen off
cocaine
the wagon, right?
on the table. Wow.
I'm sorry, what date?
March of 2013, I believe,
March
right?
2013.
Does that ring a bell?
If March 23rd, I had fallen off the wagon from when I was doing Lone Ranger, when Mr. Harris was with me when I was sober.
Okay.
But that was the whiskey that's on the table was an average. Every day I would come home to her place and there would be a glass of whiskey waiting for me.
And you would sometimes drink
Oh, how
whiskey in the
terrible.
mornings too, right? During this time period.
Like what? She was tempting him? I don't.
And
Oh shit.
that cocaine, those white lines, those are cocaine. That's cocaine, right?
I would assume.
Yeah, and that's your cocaine that you kept in that box that says property of JD with the skull and crossbones, isn't it?
Well, the beautiful composition of the photograph would suggest that, certainly.
Yeah. You don't dispute that.
I don't see me in it.
No. But you don't dispute that you carried cocaine in that box that said property of JD. That was a
Oh,
special box
man.
that you carried cocaine in, wasn't it?
See how brazen these
The
people
box
are.
was a gift from someone. I can't
Untouchable,
say that I carried
like-
cocaine in it now.
You can't say that you carried cocaine in
Cops
that
never
box?
stop them.
No, but it looks like it would fit some cocaine. Cocaine is, in my experience, normally given in plastic bags. When you put it in a box like that, chances are very good you'll leave a trail of a long line of cocaine behind you
Okay.
walking down the street. So
But
Why don't
then
you go ahead and
you
pull
have
up
a
your UK
surface to
testimony,
snort
please?
off of.
Let's look at page 202.
Again, it's like, well, maybe this was a bad idea. Because now I have to talk about what I keep my cocaine in. Oh man. Mess.
It's page 9 of the document.
Wait, let me see if I can find the documentation for that one like crew member that sued Johnny Depp for assaulting him. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Corroborate this. 'Cause again, it's like I don't know.
Oh, that's my fault. It's day 2, so I owe you another transcript. I'm sorry, my apologies.
Let's see if I can do this real
Moving
quick.
into another day now. Your Honor, permission to approach.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Some interesting news. It's Central.
So this, and I apologize for that, Mr. Depp. This is page 9 of the document, page 202 of the transcript. This was day 2 of your testimony in the UK.
Yes, I see it. Page 202.
Yep.
See if I can
And-
pull this up real quick.
On that, on page 202, you were asked a question. We'll have to work out what that was at a later stage. Can you see in the front that there's a little box about 2 inches by 2 inches if we compare it to the size of the credit cards? Answer, yes. Property of JD with skull and crossbones on it. Yes, I do. That, I suggest, this is a question. That, I suggest, is your cocaine box. That is where you would keep your cocaine, a special box that you had. Answer, I do remember the box. Question, do you remember it now? Answer, yes. I did not remember the property of JD. Yes, that is a box. It was carrying cocaine in it.
Interesting.
I would say I probably was then. See that? Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
And on the morning that this picture was taken, this was during the filming of a documentary about Keith Richards. You remember that?
I'm sorry,
Th-
did you
this-
read that?
Yeah, sure. This picture was taken while you were filming
That's
a
a crazy
documentary about
picture.
Keith Richards, correct?
I'm sorry, the date again on this?
Do you remember that? I
The
believe
date.
it was March 2013. You
That
should
seems,
know better
that
than I do.
seems about.
And you see there's a Keith Richards CD, it looks like above that cosmetic case.
Perfectly placed, yes.
Yep. And you had an argument that morning in which you accused Amber of cheating on you. Do you remember that?
I believe Amber had an argument with me.
And you were using cocaine and drinking whiskey that morning, and as a result of that argument, you were late to the set of that documentary, correct?
Oh
In
shit.
fact, I was not late to the documentary. Well, I was late, but I had called my crew because it was a day of filming performance between.
Okay, this is interesting because like he didn't make his call time, which is a very big fucking deal.
It was Keith Richards.
He was supposed to be on the set, ready to go. He was fucking late. That costs like production companies like so much money. That's why he lost the like Pirates like franchise, because he cost Disney so much fucking money by like fucking up his hand. Like, man, you cannot cost the production money. It's one of the, like, you can't do it. You'll never work again. You can't. People hate that shit.
Tom Waits and some other very talented musicians. The only thing that needed to be done in terms of performance was
Wait. Keith Richards made it on time, but Johnny Depp couldn't make it on time. What the you know what? Keith Richards. Tom Waits. Fucking Tom Waits shows up on time. But Johnny Depp can't do that. This motherfucker. I'm sorry, Tom Waits is cooler than Johnny Depp. I'm sorry. Always has been. What can I say? It's just the truth. Sorry, not sorry.
Sure. performance, so
He's about it.
my
Oh shit.
I wasn't needed on the set, so I could come in anytime I wanted.
Okay, you just said,
No, it wasn't that you weren't needed on the set. That you didn't fucking show up. So the production worked around you because you're a big star and you're used to being catered to. Man.
that you were late though, correct?
Oh,
Oh,
was
just
yes,
that's okay.
yes, yes.
All right.
And due to the argument, of course.
Sure. I'd like to shift gears a little bit now. Well, actually, let's not.
What a motherfucker. Like,
Michelle, could you please pull up Exhibit 1?
you can make call time, just Christ. It's really important to do. It really, like, oh man. Mess. People lose so much money on that kind of stuff. Like, they have to pay unions upon unions upon unions for all that. That's why, like, production schedules are so tight. That's why
Mr. Depp, these are
everything has to go
various,
on, like, the day it has to go on.
texts that you sent and received to various people
Or the day it's scheduled, yeah.
in 2012. Do you see that?
Yes, seems to go from July to September.
Right, right. And we'll take them kind of piece by piece, I guess. I guess the first thing I'd like to do is take a look at the entries 1628. So that's about halfway down the page. It's a text exchange, a text from you to Stephen Duders, your personal assistant at the time, and then a text from him back to you.
Objection, Your Honor.
See, like, I don't think I could be a lawyer. This shit takes way too long. I can do it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate your patience. Mr. Depp, we're going to take a look at two text messages here, or three text messages. On August 4th, 2012, you exchanged text messages with Stephen Duders, one from you to him and one from him to you. Do you see that midway through the page?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And, Michelle, can you blow those up, please?
I mean, I'm sorry. It's kind of crazy that, like,
In those text messages,
I kept hearing about some fucking, like, Milani
write to Mr. Duders,
compacts.
your personal assistant.
When
Yay, where is the little baggie you
all
built
this
in
shit
LA?
came out. Like,
And he says,
I swear to God.
special baggie, I gave you can in 1480 kitchen. Not sure where it went after that. Thought I heard you say something along the lines of, I know what to do with it, exclamation point.
I don't know, people are inscrutable as to what, like, sticks with them. Because, like, all this shit is crazy to me. And, like, I don't know, like, okay, so I remember, like, watching one of those, like, Dateline, like, tabloid show, like, true crime episodes. And, like, I remember this one case where, like, there was literally the suspect's fingerprints in the victim's blood in the victim's apartment. But for the jury, what it came down to was, like, the type of footwear that the suspect wore on, like, security camera footage. Like, somehow his fingerprint in her blood in her apartment at the scene of the crime, that wasn't enough. Somehow it came down to this weird detail that, like, inherently doesn't actually I don't know. Everyone picks up the Milani cosmetic compact whatever story. Oh, she said she had this compact and it was really released a year after she said she had it. Like, who gives a shit, dude? Who even, like, dude, man. I don't, like, okay, if you have a hair and makeup crew for every professional event that you go to because that's your job, I mean, you're not really keeping track of what compact you have. I don't know. It was just such a weird way to discredit someone and what they're saying. Again, but this shit, like, I mean, but no one gave a fuck about this. I don't know. Weird. Bizarre.
Did I read that
That's,
right?
oh shit, fine. That's kind of why I'm doing this. Like, I want to see what people think. Like, I don't understand. Because I get a very different picture. I don't know. It's very weird.
All right. Can you scroll down to the text on the bottom,
Anyway.
please? This is the text, Mr. Depp, where you say, I use marijuana a lot. 3 exclamation points. I take pot.
Shit, don't we all?
I read that right, correct?
Yes, you did.
And this is a text that you sent on September 11th, 2012.
Shit, where's my vape,
So
man?
just scroll over to the left, Michelle. This is a text that you sent to Brian Warner. Brian Warner's Marilyn Manson, right?
That's correct, sir.
Okay. Let's pull up Exhibit 145, please. Mr. Depp, this is a series of text messages from you to and from various people in 2012, right?
Yes, sir.
And Your Honor, the text messages that I'd like to ask the witness about are the first 2. And then just those first 2.
We have no objection to the omission with proper redactions.
Okay, you reject just those first 2?
And I move for the admission of that document as redacted.
Sure, certificate redacted.
Thanks, Michelle.
That's fine, no
Okay,
objection.
all right, 145 in evidence as redacted.
Thank you, Your Honor. So this text exchange, Mr. Depp, between you and Marilyn Manson on September 11th, 2012, you text him, the pill and the plant stuff keep me calm and detached. And he texts you back, I have lots of reefers, many reefers, and cookies, which are weird, but pot is funny, backwards gateway drug. You see that?
I do, sir.
Did I read that right?
You did.
You can take that down, Michelle, please. And if you could please pull up Defendant's Exhibit 1089. Mr. Depp, I'd like to ask you about this photo. This is a photo of 4 pretty huge bags of marijuana, correct?
Yes, sir, that is a lot of marijuana.
A lot of marijuana.
Yes, sir.
And the coffee cup that's right next to that, that's a coffee cup for your company, Infinitum Nile, right?
That's correct.
And the furniture, this is taken in one of your residences?
Stupid company name, dude.
It's taken in the studio, the recording studio.
I mean, I suck at
recording
naming
studio,
things,
okay.
but holy shit.
Your Honor,
bad name.
move for the admission of Exhibit 1089, Defendant's Exhibit 1089, and
No.
permission to publish.
No objection, 1089 evidence. No publish.
Shit. Okay.
So this picture of
okay.
these 4 giant bags of pot, at least 4, was
It's like
taken in
5,
your
yeah.
recording studio. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can take that down, Michelle.
Are you at a good break point, Mr. Rottenborn?
Sure, the break would be fine.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Wait,
Go ahead
so
and take
like,
our morning recess of 15 minutes.
Mr. Depp,
so if weed's
contrary
the
to what
only
maybe
thing he
we've
doesn't
heard-
get
the jury's
violent
heard earlier in
on,
this trial,
I should just smoke a
you
shitload of
became
weed.
aware many
Like,
times over the course
problem
of your life
solved.
about your sister Christy's concerns about your drug consumption, correct?
Oh shit, what?
Over many times in my life.
Oh shit. Shit's getting, holy shit, who's this?
I think you'd have to ask her that. I'm not aware that she's
I already know this
concerned
dude's a good lawyer. What the
for
fuck?
the period of my life.
But in fact, your sister's had a number of worries about your drug consumption over many, many years since your youth that you've become aware of, correct?
Just for context, oh shit,
In
fuck.
my youth,
I keep doing that. His sister is a producer at Warner Brothers and was actually like pressured by Johnny Depp to drop Amber Heard from Aquaman. Like he actually tried to ruin her career. He actually tried to like get her to like lose a job, lose a gig. Like, yeah. So that's the sister that they're referring to. Anyway,
Since your youth.
in case anyone doesn't know.
Since your youth.
Since my youth, my sister has not been necessarily privy to every single, let's say, move that.
It's another one of those questions that's making him realize that like maybe this was not what he wanted to be, like answering questions about in open court with cameras there and with everyone watching. Man, boneheaded move.
Where you'd like me to go with the drug dependency or whatever. She's been a concerned sister in every
Not
way.
answering the question.
Even having to do with relationships that I was
Like-
in that she was quite with.
Like, it's so interesting when they like which questions people refuse to answer. Like, the question was, is your sister, or has your sister been like worried about your drug consumption? He's not answering that question. He's doing everything he can to sort of address the issue without actually answering the question. It's very interesting when people do that.
Worried about.
Right. And I wasn't asking about relationships. What I was asking is,
I was just.
let's do it this way on your testimony.
Yeah,
let's
this dude's on
turn
the ball.
to day 2 of the UK trial, the transcript that's in front of you, please.
Day 2. So, where would you like me to?
Page 279. It's on page 28 of the document, please. It's upper right.
Thank you.
Okay. And I gotta say, just for the record, like, okay, a few days ago, someone tried to explain the whole, like, foodie beauty craziness to me, and I gotta say, that was the bleakest shit I've ever heard of in my life. I don't know how people, like, fucking, I know how people have commentary about that shit. Like, there's something very fucking wrong on YouTube. I'm just saying, like, I would rather be, like, covering this and having no one talk in chat and, like, having no one watch than fucking talk about foodie beauty or and like Amber whoever the fuck. Like, I don't know, like I'm sorry, I'm saying, like, I don't give a shit. Like, it's not even worth it. Like, it's like YouTube doesn't pay enough for me to like fucking like compromise my integrity and shit. Like, fuck all that bullshit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's really insane that there's like a whole cottage industry around like obese women living the saddest lives I've ever heard of. I'm sorry, like, holy shit. I'm sorry, like, and like people find like shit to mock about the whole thing. Like, I mean, these are people living like a fucking R. Crumb comic strip. Like, that's what it, like, it is the saddest shit I have ever seen in my life. I don't know how people even find these people and then they choose to hound them forever. I think there's a lot of mental illness in this country, in this world, and like, there are some perverse incentives on YouTube. Like, everyone wants to watch a train wreck, right? So like, so who are these, like, these obese women that, like, I guess people, is that what it is? Like, people find it so, like, compelling to feel like they're superior to another person, that they feel compelled to, like, watch this channel every day, or this person's channel every day, and, like, just in the saddest fucking life situation. I don't know. I don't know, there's something very, very fucking dark about that whole thing. Like, I don't know, like, you know, I remember, like, I'm going on a total tangent about this, but I'm just saying, like, I don't, that shit is fucked. Like, I'm sorry, the vibes are fucked on that. Like, it does not pass the vibe check. I know what the, like, it's the saddest shit, dude. Like, ugh, I don't give a fuck. I will not cover that shit. I will not watch any of it. I will not watch the content. I will not watch the content that covers the content. I will not. It's fucking wrong. Like, that shit is wrong. Like, I don't know. I remember, like, people used to say that I was, like, bullying Nick by, like, making silly jokes about him. But, like, dude, what the fuck? Like, at least I wasn't, like, straight up punching down on, like, the saddest people in the saddest situation. I don't know. I think a lot of people are, like, actually fucking sick. And, like, YouTube is not something that they should be on. Channels are not something that they should have. I know anyone can have a YouTube channel, but, like, I mean, imagine being one of these people, like, living in, like, the saddest situation ever. And, like, a situation that's not even, like, fucking, like, right for humans to live in. And, like, everything's fucked. Everything's just ass backwards in your life. And you get paid for it. And, like, how fucked up that is. And how, like, if there's an entire cottage industry around people, and, like, people were getting views, shitting all over your train wreck of a life, how hard it would be to actually improve yourself and your life. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, because the second that one of these, like, these women improves, that, like, has this weird kind of following, they're gonna lose it. And that's the thing, like, you can't follow the numbers. You can't, YouTube is, there are some very perverse incentives, and, like, I don't know, like, I wouldn't cover that kind of shit for the life. Like, someone was like, oh, blah, 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 let me tell you about the situation. It was so fucked up and crazy and sad as fuck. Like, it was just depressing to hear about it. But people make channels of, like, mocking these sad women in their sad lives. Fucking R-Chrome comic strips is all it reminded me of. Like, and they're, like, I can't even imagine, like, what the fuck would be funny about any of that? That's fucking sad, dude. I would much rather just actually, like, you know, cover people who have been, like, successful, who aren't, like, depressing as fuck, when they have, like, interesting stuff that happens to them. I don't give a fuck. I will never do that kind of shit. Fuck it. I mean, that's getting into, like, some bizarre, like, obsessive, like, you know, creepshow art kind of stuff. Like, nah, I'm not about, no. I have life, I'm not doing it. Hell no. Will never be me. Can't do it. Not worth it. Don't give a fuck. Rather have no one here, no one talking. I don't give a fuck. I will never do it. They don't pay me enough to do some kind of bullshit like that.
Page 279 that was.
Real talk.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Random, but you know,
And on
had to
line
be
11,
said.
are you there? Do you have the document up?
It's just
On
fucking
line?
low life shit.
No, I'm sorry. Is it in your hand? Okay, great. On page, or line 11 of page 279, you were asked a question. Question, did your sister express anxiety to you about your drug intake at around this time? Your answer, my sister Christy has over many, many years, since my youth, had a number of worries about my consumption growing up. Yes, she talked to me many times over the course of my life, and yes, with Miss Heard, we did speak about it. I think she and Miss Heard's ability to speak to one another stopped not long after this. Did I read that right?
You did, sir.
When you first started seeing Amber, you had you filmed the Rum Diary, but then you went a couple years without being involved, and then you saw each other on the press tour for the movie, right?
That's correct.
And when you first started seeing her after that couple year period of not seeing her, you had just been checked out of a New York hospital where you had been for a couple days to fight alcohol use, correct?
Oh shit. What?
Yes.
And you were drinking, you were abusing alcohol toward the end of your relationship with your prior partner, Vanessa Parody, correct?
I was drinking.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
It's my question to you, sir.
No, I wasn't drinking
enough to go to rehab, dude. What the fuck?
Let's just look at what you
Enough
said
to need
before. Let's go
supervision
to
by
day
medical
116
professionals.
UK
That's pretty
transcript,
fucking
please.
heavily.
This would be in day 1.
Shit. Again, very interesting when people refuse to answer a question.
Yes, sir. 116 it was, yes.
Yeah, 116, down onto 117. Okay. On 116, line 18, the question is, I think one of the problems in that relationship was your alcohol and drug addiction, misuse, if you prefer
shit.
that word. Answer. I would definitely say towards the end of my relationship with Miss Paradis, the mother of my children, it was a very painful time to break up with someone that you have been with for 14 years and that you have 2 children with. So, it was a very painful time, and I was more than likely trying to numb myself as much as possible. Question. Am I right in saying that you agree that you were abusing alcohol and drugs, but you have explained why? Answer. I would say that I was abusing alcohol. I do not know that I was abusing drugs, but I was abusing alcohol for sure. Yes. Did I read that right?
You did.
Okay, little known fact. Okay, people don't realize how tumultuous the relationship between Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis, like, was. Well, I guess I want to say has been, but, like, actually was. Like, even during her pregnancies, like, they were making up, breaking up constantly. It's like this has been a constant in Johnny Depp's life. Like, when he was with Winona Ryder, he was known for smashing up hotel rooms. When he was with Kate Moss, he was known for smashing up hotel rooms. When he was with Vanessa Paradis, he was known for fighting with her constantly and making up. Like this is a constant in Johnny Depp's life. People have always said, like, oh, it's when they got together, things just went crazy. But, like, he's always fucking there. He's the common denominator, okay? Like, I haven't heard that shit about Winona Ryder or Kate Moss or Vanessa Paradis since. So, I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what's up with that.
There was a time in the early stages of your relationship with Amber when you explained to her that you weren't drinking alcohol at that time because you had a problem with your liver, correct?
Whoa. Holy shit.
Yes, there was.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there was.
Holy
there
shit.
was concern over the numbers, as they call it, over my.
So, liver damage. He just acknowledged that he has liver damage. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is not good for... This lawsuit was not a good idea.
About my liver.
And you shared that with Amber, right?
Yes, I did.
And Amber, early on in your relationship, throughout your relationship, she didn't love the fact that you were drinking and using drugs. Correct? You testified to that many times.
Liver
Right?
damage.
Objection calls for speculation.
His liver
As to
damage.
what Mrs. in Ms. Heard's mind.
I'll say this step forward if you want to rephrase.
You understood that Ms.
shit.
Heard was not happy with you overusing alcohol or overusing drugs, correct?
From the very beginning.
Yeah, she was trying to be supportive of your sobriety, correct?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Let's look at Exhibit 182, please.
Wow. Oh, man.
Are we in day 2 now? What is this?
No, sorry. This is an exhibit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can set that to the side, sir. Thank you.
Not sure which
This is an
day
email
of court it is.
from exchange
Oh, man. I
from
don't know.
you, between you and Elton John in 2013, July 2013. email down is an email that you sent to Elton John at 5:05 in the afternoon on July 13th, 2013. You see that?
Okay, sorry to circle back to the rant that I just went on a minute ago. Like, what the fuck? Like, how? Like, what compels people to to devote so much time every day to like the saddest people on earth? Like, it's something I wondered for a long time now. Like, what is it? And like, especially because like I know people who, you know, used to be like supportive of this channel and me, are like in part in that group, cottage industry or whatever, around those sad women now. Like what is the appeal of YouTube for these people? Like, is it so compelling that like, I mean, just to find someone that like people feel safe looking down on? I don't know, it's just, that's really fucked up and sad and cruel to me. And like, I don't know, I mean, I just think there's so much darkness around that whole like dynamic and the whole thing. And like, ugh, and like all the people who are in that scenario or in whoever's life, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how anyone can stomach watching any of it, or like, excuse me. And yet people like find it really compelling. People, I mean, just someone living in the most like, ugh, I don't even know. Like, I won't watch it. Like, I just think there's something really fucked up about a lot of people. And I don't know. I just think there's something really fucked up. I mean, like, I don't know, like, apparently it's just something in people that is just malicious. Like, or just enjoys, or, you know, I guess just sadistic or something. Just enjoys mocking people who have sad lives. And like, I mean, the people who like, you know, at the beginning of this channel were like here, who are now finding all of that more compelling, I'm glad they're gone. Like, whatever the fuck is going on with people like that, like, it's nothing, anything to do with shit ain't right. The darkest shit I've ever heard. Anyway.
Yes, I do.
Your Honor,
I don't even want to like, I don't even want to use terms that could relate to the channel, because like, I don't want anything to do with any of that shit. Holy fuck. Ooh.
for
Sick.
the admission of Exhibit 182 and permission to publish.
So there's redactions that need to be done.
Yes, Your Honor, there's some email addresses in here, and I would ask that the portions that are not Mr. Depp's also be redacted as well.
All right,
That's fine.
okay, so no objection with those redactions, is that correct? Okay. Let's just get those redactions.
Couldn't pay me enough. That's not really weird.
Just one page. I believe that covers the redactions, Your Honor.
May I just
Sure.
have a moment to read
Of
through?
course.
Oh shit, I found that interview with Elon Musk that I referenced
No
at
objection
the
with
beginning of
proper
this.
redactions.
All right, 182 in evidence with redactions.
Thank you, Your Honor.
1 second. Where did I put it? Alright, okay.
So this
Wait,
is
that's
this is an
alright.
email that you sent to Elton John, July 13th, 2013. And Michelle,
shit.
if you scroll down to the third paragraph up from the bottom, it starts with
Oh
words
shit, there.
on the other
Right.
side of the coin.
Let me get this up here and in the chat if anyone. Okay, so like.
In that paragraph.
Oh wait, okay. So the Elon Musk article interview that I've been talking about for like, I guess like 1.5 live streams now. It's about Tesla, and I just okay. Here's the here's the subheading. Well, it's okay. The article is titled "Elon Musk, the Architect of Tomorrow." So it's very much about industry and architecturing or whatever, designing the future, etc. Inside the inventor's world-changing plans to inhabit outer space, revolutionize high-speed transportation, reinvent cars, and hopefully find love along the way. Yeah, so it was very much about, oh, it was actually at SpaceX, not Tesla. I remembered that wrong. Okay, sitting in a wheelchair. Oh my god, what a mess. It's just, oh man. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing now because, yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna be. I know I'll probably be on here until like I have to go put my bunny to bed. I have a pet bunny. He has to go to bed. He has bedtimes. It's so cute. But yeah, so I have to go do that, but that's not for a while, so yeah, I guess I'll be on here until I have to put Blue to bed. He's my son.
You write,
But
on the
I
other
will
side
get
of the
that.
coin, my kids have fallen head over heels.
If you guys want to read the
love
Elon
with
Musk
Amber, my girl.
interview, I will
And
put it
that
in
pressure
chat
off my
belatedly.
shoulders is fucking gone. That is,
Perfect.
until the French extortionist, parentheses, ex-cunt,
Oh, whoa.
attempts to brainwash them against her.
Extortionist.
Which I'm sure is imminent. I read that right, didn't I?
Alright, there we go.
And the, when you refer to the French extortionist,
Yeah,
call her
French
ex-cunt,
extortion.
you were referring to Vanessa Paradis, the mother of your children, correct?
Yes, sir, things got a little,
Wait, extortion, isn't that what he's calling Amber Heard now? An extortionist? I don't know, it's fucking weird, dude.
You can tie it down.
at that point between us,
Man.
as they would.
Can you pull up Exhibit 214, please? Defendant's Exhibit 214. Mr. Depp, portions of this, we've already seen portions of this exhibit. What I'm going to ask you out of the top 3 messages. These are messages to and from your daughter Lily Rose, I believe, on February 4th, 2014, correct?
We object, Your Honor. These are communications. We object to the admission of any communications from his daughter.
What's the legal objection?
Hearsay.
First of all, I was just asking if that was what it was, but may we approach?
Okay.
Mr. Depp, you understood that the last few years before Amber, that your relationship with your kids was such that there was a perception by them that you weren't around for them, and that all changed when Amber came into your life, correct?
Whoa,
Objection
what?
to speculation.
Just asking what he's aware of.
I'll allow it.
May I have the question one more time, please?
You're aware that
Holy shit.
Sure. You're aware that
Shit.
the last few years before you started dating Amber, that there was a perception by your kids that you weren't around, and that all changed when Amber came into your life.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Holy shit. Oh, man.
this is, not exactly the truth, what you're trying to put forth.
No, I'm just asking if you were aware of my question.
Oh my
There was
gosh.
a perception that you
Oh
weren't
my
around for
God.
the last couple years before Amber, and that changed when Amber came into your life. That's all I'm asking.
Asked and answered, Your Honor.
There were extenuating
Was that
circumstances.
mature reason?
Extenuating, sir. Oh,
That
my
objection,
God.
I'll overrule that objection.
You're also aware
Fucking
that
Angelina
there was a
Jolie.
perception,
Like, come on.
You were made aware that Lily Rose believed that Amber was a good influence on you and changed you for the better, correct?
Objection, hearsay, Your Honor.
Just asking for what his understanding is.
I'll
That's
sustain the
weird.
objection. Move on.
Very brief.
The
Oh, this is a mess. This is just like someone vindictively, I don't know, taking their ex to court, I guess. This is
You're aware
This
of
is
the lengths that Miss Heard went to
this is just falling apart.
care for you when you were impaired on drugs or alcohol, correct?
You'd have to be specific.
I mean, the kids liked her.
Let's be specific. Sorry.
That changes things. I mean, what the
Exhibit 839. This is a recording.
Wow. Different picture
We plan to play
of everything.
6 minutes and 55 seconds through 7 minutes and 29 seconds.
Is this a recording we already have in? No, this
I
is.
don't, I don't believe so, but I'm not 100% sure if this has been
8:39.
the defendant's 839.
Is there any objection to that audio recording?
I don't believe, assuming this is an audio recording between Mr. Depp and Ms. Hurt, then we have no objection.
All right,
Yes.
okay.
Thank you.
And so no objection to it being entered into evidence, correct?
That's
And
correct.
it's full content, but we're just playing a portion of it, is that
That's
correct?
exactly
All right,
right. Yep.
8:39 in evidence then. Okay, thank you.
And permission to play the clip mentioned to the jury.
Okay, I assume there's no objection since it's in. That's fine, go ahead.
Oh shit. Oh sweet.
I thought you'd choke on your own vomit, which is very likely with you. Yes, very likely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta watch out for
You
that.
vomit a lot in your sleep, even more.
Like with anything.
If it's to you, then
Literally.
this is affecting you a lot more than I
Dangerous.
thought it was.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is not. I mean, this is just like, oh, okay. Now it's just seeming like someone is
Can you
like
please pull up defendant's exhibit
like just
1094.
vindictively trying to get back at their ex for leaving them. Like, I don't. This is not.
Your Honor, may we approach briefly?
This was not. This lawsuit was not a good idea. Man. I don't know.
Mr. Depp, do you recognize this picture as being a picture of you?
Yes, Miss Heard kindly showed it to me the day after she took it, yes.
Okay. This picture, I move for the admission of defendant's exhibit
Let me see
1094
this picture.
and ask for permission to publish, Your Honor.
We have no objection, Your Honor.
This is a picture of you on a black leather couch, passed out, correct?
Passed out,
Oh,
the
wow.
way I put it.
Okay.
Maybe asleep.
Whoa.
Where is it? What residence?
That's in Boston.
Sorry,
That was in Boston when I was doing Black Mass.
in Boston. And that's ice cream on your lap, correct?
It is indeed. Miss Heard asked me to hold the ice cream as she noticed that I was on the nod. That means falling asleep from the.
Oh, so
7
she
hour
set
day
you
that I
up.
worked, and also the
I'm
opiates that I
sorry.
ingested.
Like,
And if you'll notice, my right hand is in my pocket. So I wasn't participating in the festival of ice cream.
Okay.
I was holding her ice cream, and
this is fucking stupid.
because she knew
This is
what was
fucking
gonna
stupid.
happen, that I would fall asleep and it would drop, and that was a wonderful picture to take for her.
Sure.
I
So,
don't know why
What?
she took it.
well, so it's Miss Heard's fault that that picture was
Yeah.
taken. Is that what you're saying?
She snapped it.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about this. Because you say you were in Boston. This is when you were filming Black Mass.
Yes.
And you
Yeah,
you
this
testified
this is
that
just
was
oh shit, fuck.
kind of the last film that you did.
Okay, like yeah. Okay, now the vibe I'm getting from all this is like somehow everything that's ever gone wrong in Johnny Depp's life is Amber Heard's fault. Like that's I mean that's essentially like what the fuck? Like who the fuck would think some shit like that? Like what, like oh, she handed me ice cream because I was nodding off and what the fuck are you like what? Who the fuck would like that's just stupid. That's just dumb. I'm sorry. This was a stupid lawsuit. He should not have done this. Like, there was literally, like, none of the shit would be coming out if he didn't insist on, like, vindictively, I don't know, trying to punish her for leaving him, I guess, apparently. I don't know, this is weird. Like, I mean, is it her fault that you have liver damage, too? Is it her fault that you had to be under medical supervision to stop drinking? I mean, what the fuck? Like, is it Vanessa Paradis' fault? Is that what it is? Like, this is fucking weird, dude. This is fucking weird. This, man. Just watch. It'll be all her fault. Like, everything in his life that's ever gone wrong. I'm sorry, but like, there's no way that she could have ever wrecked a career like his. Like, he wrecked his own career. Like, there's no way. Like, who the fuck is she? Like, who the fuck is Amber Heard? Like, no one's even heard of her. Really. Like, especially versus Johnny Depp? Are you fucking kidding? I'm sorry, like, it's just like, no, I just don't buy this. There's no way she could have had any kind of, like, influence on his career. Not. I mean, damn, like, I mean, what's eating Gilbert Grape? Fucking everything. I mean, like, Edward Scissorhands, the fucking everything, dude. He's been way too successful for, like, this person who's been, like, in a couple B movies, maybe, at the point that they get married. So, like, they've done shit to him. I'm sorry. But I'm sure that it'll be, like, laid out as if she somehow is the cause of, like, everything that's ever gone wrong in his life. I'm just picking up on this vibe now. I know it's weird. A bad idea
You were
to
taking
file this
opiates,
lawsuit.
right?
Yes, it was right before the
Oh,
trip
wow.
to the island.
And you testified yesterday that opiates, you don't take opiates to get high, right?
Oh.
You testified to that on a couple different occasions, correct?
You certainly can take opiates to get high. If I doubled the dose, then I would most
What?
assuredly
What the fuck?
ready for sleep.
Right.
That's not a blackout.
That's
Sure.
not.
So if you
It's the
double,
same thing. What?
if you double the dose, you'd be ready for sleep, but it wouldn't get
It's
you
not
high
getting high.
in the way that other drugs would, correct?
Well, the high is it's the extreme downer.
So it did get you high.
That's its job.
Right, and for
So
that
it
reason, I believe
did
you testified
get you
yesterday or 2 days ago. It's not like you take those pills to get high. You remember giving it that testimony, correct?
I said that it's not like I took the pills to get high. I took the pills to
Thank
be
you.
normal, to stay
To not go through
normal,
withdrawal?
so
Okay,
that I
let's pull up
wouldn't get sick.
866, please.
Is that the I mean, that's what he's not saying out
Defendant's
loud,
Exhibit
but that's the
866.
implication.
But I also believe that I said that I asked nurse, or I told nurse Debbie that I had told her that I needed more than I actually took because I always wanted to have one or two in my pocket just in case the kick started.
Wait, so what? Wait. Wait,
If you
wait.
take a look at the text at the top
So-
of that page.
Wait. Am I hearing this right? Like, so he was addicted to opiates? Because that's the kind of behavior that goes along with a opiate addiction. I mean, that's what would get someone, like, prescribed like opiates pretty much. It's like addiction. I mean, enough to have like an extra one in your pocket or whatever the fuck he just said. Like, I mean, I'm reading between the lines, but like, this is not something that his publicist would want to like be public knowledge. This is not something, you know. This is not something Disney wants to hear. I'll say that.
Text exchange between you and Erin Borum. Erin Borum, you testified as one of Dr. Kipper's nurses, right?
Yes.
And this is a text exchange that you had with her in August and September 2016, correct?
I've never heard of like, oh, I'm gonna prescribe you extras. You can have shit in your fucking pocket in case you need it.
The top three.
Unless
And
you're
in
going
the
through
first, she
withdrawal.
tells you that she's watching Black Mass.
That's like the
for
only
first time,
reason
right?
you would have
Yes,
extra
August 30th,
fucking
yes.
Yeah.
opiates.
And-
It's crazy.
Your Honor, I'd move for, I'd like to admit this exhibit 866 and permission to publish, please, and particularly I'm talking about the top three texts.
So back in the other text, just the top three texts, the identity.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
like,
Yes,
is he
Your
like a heroin
Your Honor, we have
addict?
no
I mean,
objection, but we would ask that the fourth text message be included.
with
as
all
part
this
of
dancing
the
around,
text.
like I'm starting to wonder.
And obviously the phone number is redacted as well.
Of course.
Let's get that up, see what that looks like.
Man. Could have just not filed that lawsuit, dude. Would have been home free. Home free. Oh, man.
That's no objection. Yeah, okay.
See, all these cool people that like we're sold to think are cool are just like lame as fuck
Thank you, Your Honor.
and
Michelle, could
embarrassing.
you blow up that third text?
It's
Starts
true.
with you are the sweetest.
Oh no, what?
And in this text to Miss Borum, after she's telling you that she's watching Black Mass for the third time in a row, you write, I was high as a motherfucker when I made that film. Ha ha ha. You see that?
Oh shit.
Did I read that right?
Yes, you did read that out.
Now, you can take that down.
Wow. Okay.
You've trashed hotel rooms before simply because you've had a bad couple days and an unpleasant time, correct?
I have assaulted a couch or two, yes, sir.
You'd agree that at times in your life you've expressed yourself through destructive behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
A little bit. A little
Yes.
bit.
And you'd agree that at times when you were angry, you smashed things up, right?
more in my, confused sort of youth, yes.
And you said in an interview one time, you said the following quote, you know, you have bad days and, you know, some guys go play golf, some guys, you know, smash hotel rooms. You said that before, right?
There you go. What did I say earlier?
It was,
Common
Just a yes or no
denominator.
question. You said that before, right?
Always smashing up a hotel room.
And you believe that if something feels stronger,
Like I remember Winona Ryder like was quoted like when she was promoting what was it like Black Swan, like she said in an interview during the promotion of that like she had trouble with the fact that she had to like smash up a hospital room or something, and like she even left a note for Natalie Portman saying that like I'm sorry I had to be so like mean or whatever. Like, you know, my first boyfriend was always smashing up hotel rooms and stuff. Like, I mean, that's weird. I don't know. It's always been like it's always been the unsaid kind of thing around Johnny Depp. Like, always smashing shit up. I don't know. And, like, oh, man. It's just, like, you just gotta wonder, you know? I don't know.
Than you, that it's a human reflex
Kate
to
Moss
smash
has gotta be
something or
dying.
throw something against a wall or punch a door, correct?
I don't believe that I'm the only human being that's ever punched a door or broken something.
Wasn't the question.
An internal.
Not refusing to answer the question.
You believe that that's
unique in that way.
You believe that that's something that happens when you get frustrated, right? And that it's a mini explosion that comes and goes quickly. You agree with that, right?
When I was younger, it was
Younger.
a little bit more accessible, if you will.
Okay. Let's pull up Exhibit 143, please.
Younger, though. I mean, he's spent decades doing this. Like, decades. He's been smashing up hotel rooms.
You and Steven
Like,
Duders, your personal assistant, in
God.
April of 2019. You see that?
Yes.
And it's 2 pages, I believe. So let's go to the second page, please. Or the bottom of right there. And you see that on April 19th,
Like-
2012, you wrote him, "I got drunk and destroyed my room. There are hookers and animals in here." Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Your Honor,
Misspent
permission
youth,
to,
right?
like to
Okay.
move for admission of Defendant's Exhibit 143 and permission to publish, please.
As long as the email addresses are redacted, we have no objection,
Like,
Your Honor.
how do you spend decades making the same mistake in a misspent youth, apparently? Like, none of this shit makes any sense. I mean, misspent youth is not like 30 years of your fucking life. Starting when you're 20. Like,
Let's make sure that that's the only, is that the only email address?
that's not how it works. I don't know. He's got to be regretting this shit.
Go down to the second page.
What a mess. Holy shit.
Second page, please.
Oof. Bad decisions.
Can we just see the top of it?
Let's go to the top.
These are extra good enough for them. I don't know.
Top of the
The
first
top of
page.
the first page, thanks.
I guess because I talk through it,
Thank you. Objection? Okay.
which makes it commentary and transformative. I don't know.
We're gonna take a look at it.
Hopefully.
143 in evidence, you can.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, I was always
Can you
getting
scroll down,
dinged for
Michelle?
music because I used to come on here and like play music.
So you write to Mr. Duders,
Yeah.
"I got drunk
Great
and destroyed my
story.
room. There are hookers and animals in here." And then if you
But-
scroll up,
The struggle is
he
real.
writes
I feel you.
simply, "Watch out for Mike Tyson. Have you numb-numbed?"
What?
Correct. And
Don't
then
say
you write,
that shit. Oh my god.
"Don't
no.
want nummies. Thank you. Is
Yeah.
it okay to put on a condom after the fact? I mean, if I just wear it for the rest of the day, like, that works, doesn't it?
That's how
I
they
kill a
castrate
few of the
bulls.
animals for sustenance. I made quite a mess. There's blood.
How
in
do I
animal
know that
tracks
shit?
everywhere." I
The
read that
fuck is
right?
wrong with me?
You did.
And you are
But
currently
it is. It's true. That's how they do it.
in a lawsuit for assaulting a crew member on the set of one of your movies in July 2018, correct?
Yes, someone brought a case against me.
Right. A man by the name of Greg Rocky Brooks is suing you for allegedly
Objection,
punching
Your
him.
Honor.
Okay,
twice.
this is oh shit. Fuck. That keeps on. This is what I was referring to. This is the guy. This is the crew member who says that he drunkenly assaulted, or Johnny Depp drunkenly assaulted him. And the movie was actually shelved as a result of this lawsuit. So this is not bullshit. Like, Amber Heard is not the only person making these accusations against Johnny Depp. Pretty credibly. Just saying. I guess it's one thing, I guess, in a way, in the American psyche, that, you know, like interpersonal violence and domestic abuse, whatever, it's like a personal, you know, there's like all kinds of complex, like, dynamics that goes into that, but like a crew member on a film, nah, dude, nah. That's cut and dry. Like, that's just someone doing their job. Fuck you, dude. Like, how dare you assault them? I'm just thinking. Yeah. Oh, man.
Mr. Depp, I'm not gonna ask you any questions about the particulars of that
I keep
lawsuit,
thinking I'm, like, accidentally
but,
hitting something
other
whenever
than
fast
this,
forwards,
the
but that's
two
just
bodyguards who were
that's
with
just
you
it.
on the set of the movie, on the day that's the subject of that lawsuit, were Sean Bett and Jerry Judge.
So
correct?
many.
That's correct.
I mean, I literally put it together, like, as I'm watching this, that, like, so he's friends with Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson is also friends with Kanye West. Like, there's some bullshit going on. I don't know. Like, there's some kind of weird, like, social circle. This is one of those bullshit fucking, like, this is like some kind of Bryan Singer equivalent kind of bullshit. I don't know. Some shit is wrong here. Yeah. Yeah. Very much weirdo territory. Absolutely. Very much. I mean like a group member. That's fucked up. The fuck? And you're like a big star. You're the big star in the movie. Fuck that. Like, this is bullshit, dude. So much of this is bullshit. I don't know. Like, I don't know how people, like, came... Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I appreciate hearing that, because I feel like I'm going crazy. Like, I feel like I watch this, and I come to the opposite conclusion as so many other people. Like, this is just, like... I don't know. It's just not adding up for me. The more I hear about all this shit, like... I mean, okay. I mean, I'm repeating myself here, so sorry for everyone. But, like, okay... He was just talking about, like, opiates that he was prescribed and how he would get, like, an extra opiate or two to keep in his pocket just in case. Like, what is being, like, not said there is in case of withdrawal. So, like, what's the story there? Like, we're not hearing this stuff because obviously... it would not be in his interest to disclose this kind of stuff. But, like, I mean, it's right the fuck there. It's right in front of people. And everyone's obsessed with, you know, what Milani cosmetic compacts Amber Heard carried whenever. Like, these people were, like that fucked up all the time, which they probably were. Like, how the fuck is she gonna keep track of what compact she has? Like, what the fuck? It's just, it makes no sense to me. Oh, yeah? Oh, wow. I didn't think about that. Interesting. Yeah? I want to hear more about that. But I also have to keep this playing because, I know, it's what this video is supposed to be about, I guess. But yeah. But yeah.
Your Honor, can we please take the,
But, like, there's John Cusack in it, too, then. Because I know he was tight with Hunter S. Thompson. So much.
Talk about Hicksville. You remember taking a trip to a place
There's some
called
bullshit to
Hicksville
all of them. I
Trailer
don't know.
Palace
It's
in
weird.
late May 2013, correct?
This is a really bad idea to, like,
And
file this
people,
lawsuit
is
for
like
Johnny
a
Depp.
little mini trailer resort out near Palm
Excuse me?
Springs, Joshua Tree area.
That's correct.
And the people that were there with you on that trip were Amber, her sister Whitney, right? A woman by the name of Christy Sexton, right?
Oh, yes, okay.
Rocky Pennington.
So is this another rehab? That's not a rehab.
Kelly Sue Milano, or Kelly Sue
I don't
Eater.
get it.
You got me.
You just remember Kelly Sue, right?
I don't remember a Kelly Sue.
Okay. Well, in fact, Kelly Sue, you recall, was sitting close to Amber and you thought she was being affectionate toward her. You agree with that, right?
Sitting close is not the description I would give it myself.
Well, you just testified you didn't remember someone named Kelly Sue, but I'm putting it to you.
Well, I
You remember
remember-
someone named Kelly Sue who was sitting close to Amber and being affectionate, and you took exception to that, didn't you?
I wasn't aware that her name was Kelly Sue.
Okay, this is
Very
weird
sorry
too.
about that.
Like,
I didn't know her name, but
especially
it
because
was
they're like
someone I'd never seen before.
Hollywood actors and they're like the biggest whores
Clearly
ever.
taking,
They're all fucking each other all the time.
And was
Like,
very
so
affectionate with my girlfriend.
And so you removed Kelly Sue's hand from Amber, and you yelled at Kelly Sue and told her that Amber was your girl, right?
That's not correct.
Oh
That's
wow.
not correct?
No, it's not in the way that you're saying it.
What? 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 This, okay, that face right there is like, oh shit, this lawsuit was a bad idea. Like, it's like, it's dawning on him, right, with the cameras there. Amazing. But no, like, okay, wasn't there even like, there was like there were like 3 people who were like making out on like some like ship or like some like cruise ship, or not cruise ship, but like, what is it? Yacht, I guess. Personal yacht. Like, they were like the cast of one of these fucking movies. I cannot remember their names. They were totally interchangeable, like, generic ass Hollywood actors. But like, they were clearly fucked up, clearly not exclusive, and clearly partying together, I guess. There were 3 of them, and it was very obvious. There were like all these paparazzi photos and stuff. He does. And it's really interesting, like, I don't know, I keep coming back to this, but like, the questions that he refuses to answer, it's very interesting. The one about his sister, the one about, or I can't remember those, or like, I don't know, like, it's very, like, very specific, like, stuff that would not land well with the public, he has trouble answering, or refuses to answer. He will talk about everything around it. He'll talk about the dynamics that he had growing up with his sister, but he will not talk about whether or not she was worried about his drug use. He'll kind of refer to the fact that, yeah, he had liver damage because his numbers were concerning to, I would assume, doctors. But, like, never quite actually says the word damage. Like, this is I don't know. Like, I can only imagine, like, it's just occurring to him that, like, he will never get cast in anything ever again. Like, this is like the nightmare scenario for, like, all of these people, and it's why no one ever actually sues anyone that they threaten to sue. Because shit like this comes out. But, I don't know. It's just weird to see this kind of, like, jealousy in these crazy Hollywood circles where they're all fucking each other all the time. It's weird. Notable. Interesting. Gee, I can't believe Disney doesn't want to work with this guy.
Mr. Depp,
I can't
doesn't
believe
matter how I said it, it's a matter of how you said it. So let's take a look at page
he's not in
39
Pirates
of
6.
the UK transcript, please. This will be day 2.
He only fucking cut his finger off last time, Jesus. But somehow I bet that's Amber's, like, fault too.
239, page 18.
Also, he literally fucking tried to get Amber Heard fired off of Aquaman. He went to his sister, who is a producer at Warner Brothers, which made Aquaman, and literally he like tried to demand that they fire Amber Heard. So like he actually tried to stop her from being able to make a living. So if anything, he really did try to ruin her career.
Sorry. That's alright. A lot of papers.
Oh, whoa, sweet. I'll subscribe to you right now. 1 second. I think I got this set up so I can do that now. Awesome. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad that someone else is noticing this, and I will absolutely come on. I would appreciate that.
You see,
I would love to talk to people who are like, oh shit.
You're being asked a question about
I'm trying to do better than this.
so we've just been discussing.
Okay, there we go.
You're asking a question.
But hey, there's your channel.
And how do you deal
Subscribed.
with that uncomfortable
Sweet, that's
situation?
awesome.
Where are you reading from, sir?
Page
Yeah, I'll totally
239,
come on.
line 22.
Like, I would love to, you know,
Got it?
talk to people about
Question.
this that
And
is
how
not
do you
like,
deal with that uncomfortable situation?
you know,
Answer.
Team Johnny Depp.
I removed Miss Kelly Sue's
That's a
hand
troll.
from Miss Heard's body, and I told her, do not
Totally,
do that.
thank you.
First
Thank
of
you for
all,
telling me.
that is my girl.
And
Second
the
of all,
invite.
it is
That's
rude and
really nice.
invasive.
Thank you.
She was quite glassy-eyed, and she seemed
So
pretty
sweet,
unsure of
thank
her
you.
surroundings. She seem very unstable.
Yeah,
on her
absolutely. Like,
feet.
what time do you
I remember saying to
usually,
her,
like,
if you were going to
stream?
take this drug, MDMA, you should know if you were able to handle it or not, correct? Did I read that right?
That's correct.
And after this incident, you went back into the trailer that you and Miss Heard were sharing, and you had a big argument, right?
Yes, there was an argument.
And the argument started about Kelly Sue, correct?
Cool. I'll figure it out. It's okay.
I don't
Amber was
know.
unhappy with your reaction to her and what happened, correct?
Objection calls for speculation.
Yeah, sweet. Awesome.
You had an argument with Miss Heard, and you understood her to be upset with the way that you had handled that situation with
Yeah,
Kelly
I'm
Sue,
down.
correct?
Let's do it.
I mean, I recall that that was a part of the argument, but
Yeah, I used to do this, like, all the time,
as I had
but
told Ms. Heard,
yeah,
I was,
lately not so much. So I'm trying to get back into it.
I mean,
So,
I was protecting Ms. Heard's honor, and I was protecting my
awkward.
girl from someone who was clearly
Trying to get back into it, but, like, thank you. I really appreciate that. Like, that's badass. Like, your channel looks awesome, by the way. And yeah, like, that's really cool. Thank you. Totally.
And
Let's do
I know
it.
that there
I'm
will be
down.
differing
I
accounts
gotta
of
get
what
back into
happened in
this.
that
I
trailer,
loved doing this.
over the course of this trial, but you would agree with
And
me,
then,
Mr. Depp.
I don't know.
At a minimum, you smashed up a bathroom sconce during that argument,
Oh, whoa.
correct?
yes, sir, I punched a
Yeah, sweet. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
a bathroom sconce
And
right by the mirror.
and apologies if we've already covered this, but this trip was in late May 2013.
I don't recall.
Ish. Okay. If you could pull up Exhibit 181, Michelle, this has already been admitted into evidence.
Yeah, you know,
this morning.
actually, earlier in this stream, someone, like, who lives in Fairfax County, dropped the tea that they're gonna be, like, attending this in, like, the next couple
You know
weeks,
what?
so
I forgot that this
That might
morning.
be
I'm sorry.
kinda
So
cool.
181.
I don't know, it might be interesting. Eyewitness to all of this.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, we haven't
Pretty
looked at this one yet this morning. Mr.
I'm
Depp,
psyched for her,
I'm gonna ask
like,
you about
man.
the third text down. This is a text exchange from you, text message from you to Paul Bettany on July 11th, 2013, right?
Yes,
Okay. And then above that, there's a text message exchange between you and your sister Christy on July 10th, 2013. Correct?
the text above it, yes.
Yeah. Your Honor, I move for the admission of Exhibit 181 with just those three texts.
Gee,
No objection, Your Honor, with the proper redaction. You can just redact.
hold on.
Thank you.
Alright, okay. Be slick about this.
Sorry.
Should I rearrange
Please
things?
don't clarify which text messages are going to be offered.
Top three.
Thank you, yes.
What do you think the outcome of this will be? I think, yeah, I think it'll be a wash. Like, I think Amber Heard has the advantage. Like, if anyone wins, like, it'll be her countersuit.
Objection then to those redactions.
This is just too messy for him to actually win. I mean, like none of this. This is just so, like, ephemeral. His arguments are so ephemeral. It doesn't really add up.
I'd
Like,
like to take a look at the text that you sent to Paul Bettany on July
I can't really
11th.
see him winning at this point. Like, and her maybe, but like, I don't know.
And we just talked about this trip to Hicksville.
I mean, I'm sure she's messy too. I'm sure she was on drugs too.
If you go to the second paragraph,
But then he has
kind of
some,
the fourth line down,
he has said
you
some
write
really
to Mr.
like
Bentley,
crazy bullshit about
missing
her.
you and
So
yours,
maybe,
and wait our dangle on
but
the
yeah,
island.
it definitely doesn't look
You
good.
may have to drink for me. I, of course, pounded
But then I mean,
and
like,
displayed
okay,
ugly colors to Amber on a
wait. So
research
okay, I gotta pause this again. So
I'm an
like, oh
insane
shit,
person.
fucking, I keep doing that
And
shit.
not-
Okay, yeah, and yeah, exactly. And like, here's the thing, like, okay, before this like trial started, or I don't know, is it a trial? I'm not even sure. I don't know what to call it. I'm a lawyer. Point, yeah, point is that like his team has had so much like insane shit about Amber Heard released over the last like couple years that I could maybe see like an argument being made for her being defamed. And the fact that he actually did try to like curtail her earning potential by like directly interfering with his sister, the producer, and trying to get Amber Heard fired. Like, I mean, there are text messages that say like, you know, that he said like, I want her off the moon, like I want her off Aquaman. So like, I don't know. But yeah, no, this has been a good. This is, I can't imagine like anything worse for his like career at this point. Like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, oh my god. Well, like I know, but like defamed would be like if someone if they were lies, right? Like this is all stuff that he's admitting to. But like, yeah, no, his career's over. And yeah, she was like in a couple B movies, maybe by the time they like got married. So, you know, yeah, it's definitely worse for him. And like none of this would have happened. Like he would not be in court right now, or like okay, not right now, but you know, like like all of this litigation is because he insisted on it. Like this is all because of him. It's he wanted this. He insisted. He already sued her for this in the UK and he lost. Like he sued I think it was like the Sun or the Mirror, I don't know, one of these tabloids, for calling him a wife beater. And then they proved in court that he had beaten his wife, and so it was okay and valid and not defamation for them to call him a wife beater. He already lost this case. And now he insists on doing it again. Like, I mean, and you can read, like, it's like 130 pages of, like, the judge's decisions, like, based on that ruling in the UK. It's, yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Like, that's what I keep coming back to. Like, I can't imagine, like, how the fuck it, like, yeah, like, okay, like, okay, even if he felt, like, totally justified in all this, she doesn't have $50 million. So, you're never gonna collect, which means that it's really about, like, the principle of it. Like, if you sue someone knowing that they don't have the money, it's gotta be about the principle. Like, if you persist in doing that. But, like, there's no principle here either. Like, I just think, I'm starting to think that he's just trying to punish her for leaving him. Like, suddenly everything she did is being recast as evil and vindictive and about, what was it, extortion? But he even said that Vanessa Paradis was, like, the French extortionist, the mother of his children, when he was leaving her, when they were breaking up. It's like, well, maybe he just thinks that women are extortionist when they're breaking up with him? I don't know what to think of any of this. It's so crazy. Yes, exactly. Like, yeah, like, I mean, this is not, like, He does not seem intimidated. He doesn't seem traumatized. Like, he's trying to, like, say that, oh, she, like, was abusive to him, and yet he's, like, glib. And it just doesn't, emotionally, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, totally. I mean, shit, whatever. But yeah, like, I mean, I know, like, I know I'm repeating myself. Like I said this earlier, but like, since someone here gets what I'm trying to say, it's like, you know, if they're just having some like crazy like Sid and Nancy relationship, that fuck it, I can respect. It's not healthy, whatever. I wouldn't do it, but like, fuck it. They own it. They're fucked up. Whatever. It's codependent and crazy, and they get fucked up, and they drink, and they fight, and they fuck, and whatever the fuck. Right? That's just their thing. Okay, fine, whatever. But like, this is weird. Like, this is not. I don't know. I know this is just all over the place. I don't know. Yep. Holding up his partner. They both going to bankers. Yeah. Right. Okay. I keep coming back to like it's like a joke to him. Like, he keeps dancing around and all these like questions. There are things he's like refusing to answer. Like, I'm not like, I mean, you know what? Perfect example. Compare his demeanor here with someone like Will Smith. I mean, I feel like that's all I have to say, but like, you know, yeah, like, I mean, Will Smith, he hurts, you know, when he talks about the issues he's had with his wife, like him and Jada Pinkett Smith, like, that's painful for him. Like, he's not, like, you know, like, shit, I feel for that dude. Like, you know, all the ways that, like, he gets trotted out, you know, by Jada to, like, fucking rehab her image, you know, the whole August Alsina kind of shit. Like, I fell for that. Like, you feel for him. It's not a joke, you know? It's not some, like, it's not a game. For this guy, like, I would believe that Will Smith has been in an abusive relationship and is currently. I would agree with that. I would not agree that this is the demeanor of someone who, like, is in that kind of situation. It just wouldn't be, like, I mean, I don't know. And also, yeah, empathy, right on. Like, exactly, like, and again, they're both huge movie stars, crazy charisma, everybody loves them, and yet two very different situations, and it's like apparent on the face of it. I don't know. Exactly. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's that Red Table Talk from like a year ago. Red Table Talk is like, I don't know, I found this out, I'm not on Facebook, but like, Red Table Talk is exclusively on Facebook. It's a Facebook production, and it's Jada Pinkett Smith, like, you know, getting the. Every time a celebrity has one of these like crisis or like PR crisis, they go on to rehab their image on like the Red Table. It's the new Oprah, like, essentially. Right. It's weird. Yeah, it's just not like. Like, this is not someone who was out of control, who was like desperately trying to please his partner, and like, I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, you feel for Will Smith. Like, he's clearly trying. It's not a joke. And for this guy, all of it's a fucking joke. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Like, it's like what I'm trying to sort of wrap my mind around. Yep. I don't know how many people know about that, but like, that was. I mean, just like the stone-faced, like, lack of like empathy or like any sort of connection. Like there's no like emotional like mirroring in any of that. Like she doesn't give a fuck. Like she's clearly using him to promote her project, and that's it. And does not care about the fact that he like wants to be like asked permission to be recorded. Like doesn't care, doesn't matter. Not to her. I don't know, I feel so bad for him. That was fucked up, dude. It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. I mean, I don't know. Like, God, it's so weird to think of, like, Will Smith. Like, I know, like, okay, so, like, I grew up in Philly. Well, like, outside Philly, but, like, the area, like, Will Smith was, like, our guy, right? Like, our guy, like, ugh, sorry. But, like, he was the man, okay, when I was growing up. He was, like, you know, everyone was always rooting for Will Smith. Like, you could not, like, he was, like, the dude, he was the man. And it's just so crazy to, like, see him in these situations with how he's being treated. I mean, this dude fucking Independence Day, that fucking Will Smith is, like, I don't know. It's so crazy. Yeah. Always, like, the crazy charisma, dude. I know, right? Like, oh my god. Heartbreaking. Like, it's fucked up. See, if I were seeing that from Johnny Depp right now, I'd be like, maybe. But I'm not seeing shit. Like, I'm seeing that stone-faced kind of thing from him that I saw from Jada, but, like, yeah. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. So, okay, the last stream I did, like, I also kind of mentioned the whole, like, slap thing and how, like, like, no one seems to have picked up on the fact that, like, the Smiths are very much into Scientology, and one of the teachings in Scientology is, like, bull baiting, and it's called bull baiting, and it's a training where, like, they're taught to, like, aggressively attack any perceived slight or, like, any, even the slightest, like, disrespect with, like, either physical or, like, incredibly, like, just verbal violence. Like, I mean, okay, like, Tom Cruise, that's why we keep getting, like, audio of him, like, berating crew members and stuff. Like, he doesn't attack people physically, but, like, he's still a Scientologist, he still has been through the bull baiting, and he's still, like, he's still has been taught to, and, like, trained to be, like, super aggressive, like, super just weird. I say weird, but, like, super violent, even though it's not physically violent, but, like, you know, that's what Scientology, like, trains people to do and, like, gets people hyped up to do. That's why they're, like, so fucking annoying, right? Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, totally. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, he's been famous for, like, the last 35 years or so. Like, he has been pampered for his entire adult life. Like, he has never had to navigate the world that the rest of us have to navigate. Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. And the other thing is, like, okay. Oh, sorry. Thank you. That reminded me is what I was saying about, like, the whole Will Smith slap thing. Okay. So, if you look at the Vanity Fair party, like, pictures afterwards, yes, exactly. It's bizarre. And, like, they're comfortable with that. Yeah, I mean, they're trained to be comfortable with that, but still, it's jarring for anyone who isn't in a fucking cult. But, like, okay, so at the Vanity Fair party, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, they were, like, triumphant. They were having, the time of their lives. There was not, like, remorse there. I mean, it was like they were celebrating the fact that he had done this. So, very much, And the apologies, it's very surface level. And again, that goes into the Scientologists are taught like that they have to apologize for the rest of us, like for our sake, because we can't handle the truth yet. The truth of how to be, or whatever. And that's why, like, you get these weird, like, publicist pens, like, apologies from, well, Tom Cruise. And also, if you go and you look at like, what, Will Smith supposedly tweeted out after the slap, it's very clearly written by his publicist. It's very clear that he doesn't give a fuck. I mean, it's just like boilerplate kind of stuff. And again, it's because Scientologists are taught that they're apologizing for our sake. Not that they actually did anything wrong, but that, like, they have to comfort the little people. Us. Like, there's so much that lines up with it. I don't know. And also, there was an interview with his mom that I played on last stream, asking what she thought when she saw him slap Chris Rock. His mom said that she didn't recognize her own son in that behavior. She had never known him to do anything like that. Like, she hadn't heard from him about it. Exactly, come from that. Yeah, we're not enlightened enough. We're not, risen? I don't fucking know. But, yeah, like, it's bizarre. I mean, I don't know about that. But yeah, like, I don't know.
Not so fair-headed after too much of the drink. Weed, pills, fine. Booze, my capacity is too large and I won't stop. Ugly and sad, oh, how I love it. Did I read that right?
You did.
If you go up, please. This is a text message from exchange between you and Christy, in which Christy texts you, she wants to talk to me, she doesn't know what to do, loves you, but doesn't know always what to do, she's worried about it all.
I mean, yeah, I kind of feel like that's what Scientology is. Like,
I wasn't aware she had
it brainwashes people to do things that they wouldn't do otherwise. Things that go against their character,
Actress bullshit and her fucking ambition.
But yeah, it's crazy.
That's what you wrote to your sister about Amber.
His mom had no answers for anyone.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Wild.
I'd like to turn to, you can take that down, Michelle. I'd like to turn
You can find
to
this on
the
YouTube.
Boston plane flight that we've talked about a little bit in the trial.
Yes.
The night before the flight, and sorry if we covered some of this, but just to orient the jury to the sequence of events. The night before the flight, Miss Heard was in New York.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, totally.
You were
Yeah.
picked up.
Actually, like, I have to get off pretty soon, too. I have to go do stuff. Well, I have to put my bunny to bed. It's true. He has a bedtime. So, yes, I'm gonna get off in a couple minutes myself. But thank you for being here. Thank you for chiming in on the chat. And yeah, totally. Let's do it. Let's stream. It'll be fun. Be sweet. I'm down. I'm down for whatever. You know it. Yeah. Thanks again. Have a good night.
By private jet. So that the jet
Play a
you
couple
chartered picked
minutes
Miss
of
Heard
this,
up,
and then I'm gonna have to
along with Savannah McMillan,
head off.
and then flew to Boston and picked you up along with some other people. Is that right?
That's correct.
And then all of you flew back to Los Angeles.
That's correct.
And the night before that you were due to meet up to take this plane flight, you and Miss Heard had a heated discussion on the phone about scenes that she was doing in a movie with James Franco, right?
I don't recall what the argument was about. There was
She had an affair with James Franco, too.
many
Right.
people.
Let's go to page 293 of your UK transcript, please.
Yes.
293.
Yes.
Okay. And on line 22, you were asked a question, the night before you were due to meet up, did you have a heated discussion on the telephone with Miss Heard about what was happening with James Franco, the scene she was doing with James Franco? Answer, I do not recall, but it is highly likely. Did I read that right?
In fact, I'm not sure you are.
Okay. Day 2, page 293. It's on page 32 of the document.
Line 22, I think is the issue.
Page 32, line 22. Thank you, Your Honor.
Line 22.
Line 22 on page 32.
Yes.
Too many numbers. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
sorry.
question, the night before you were due to meet up, did you have a heated discussion on the telephone with Miss Heard about what was happening with James Franco, the scene she was doing with James Franco? Answer, I do not recall, but it is highly likely. Did I read that right?
You did.
And you suspected that Amber was having
Maybe
an affair
Amber
with
Heard
James
was
Franco,
just
correct?
horny. Like, honestly,
That
let's
was
be
the
like,
reason for your argument.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
maybe she
And
just,
when
like,
you got
has
on the
a
plane,
sex
you
drive.
considered
Like,
that she was
this dude's
also
fucked up all the
being
time.
judgmental
Like, I
toward
don't
you
know.
because she believed that you were inebriated and under the influence of drugs.
She's much
correct?
younger than he is. Like,
That was a constant.
maybe she just wants to get
I'm not
laid.
talking about this
Maybe it's
particular
just that simple.
Well,
You considered that she was being
Damn.
judgmental toward you because she believed you were inebriated.
I think I
under the influence of
cracked the
drugs
case
when you
here.
got on this plane, correct?
Yes.
And at some point on the flight, you ended up sleeping on the bathroom floor, right?
What?
You testified to that yesterday,
I
correct?
did. Yes, sir.
And when you landed, you were quite ill when you landed in Los Angeles, correct?
I don't recall being quite ill.
Well, you wouldn't recall, because you're all fucked up.
What you're referring to.
That would do
Let's
it.
take a look
Take
at
me there.
page. Yeah,
When you
sure.
black
Let's take a look
out,
at page
you don't
313
remember
of
falling
the
asleep,
transcript, please.
because you're all fucked up. There you go. I think I'm cracking the case right now. Holy shit.
It's on page 37 of the document.
Yeah, holy shit. Maybe Amber Heard is just horny.
Do we have version on it? All right.
Maybe that's all it is.
Mr. Depp, do you have page 313 in front of you?
I do, sir.
Okay. Can you just read, you can read to yourself, the page 313, line 14, that starts with the word were. Okay. And then read that question and answer.
Yes, sir.
Does that refresh your recollection that you were quite ill when you landed in Los Angeles?
Watch, somehow this will
Yes,
be Amber Heard's
but
fault
doesn't,
too.
refer
And
to
she's
this
just trying to get
being
laid.
on the plane.
I'm serious. I think that might
Sure.
actually be it. Like, maybe she's just horny.
We'll get to the point.
It happens.
You just did.
Let's turn to exhibit 236, please. Defendant's exhibit.
So I've got a mess going on over here.
It's on the screen.
You'll say.
Oh. And I don't have a mess. So excuse me.
I think you
These are
still got
text
a
messages
mess.
that you sent to Amber on May 25th, 2014, the day
Jesus.
after that plane flight, correct?
Imagine having a
Yes, okay.
career like his and just like
Your Honor, move for
being
the
like,
admission
fuck it
of
all,
exhibit 236 and ask for permission to publish with the
squandering all
with
of
the
it.
identifiers redacted.
Crazy.
No objection, Your Honor. All right. Just redact those identifiers. All right, 236 and
this email to Amber the day after this plane flight.
Oh,
You write
wow.
her and you say, once again, I find my place, sorry, start over. Once again, I find myself in a place of shame and regret. Of course I am sorry. I really don't know why or what happened, but I will never do it again. I want to get better for you, and for me. I must. My illness somehow crept up and grabbed me. I can't do it again. I can't live like that again. And I know you can't either. I must get better, and I will. For us both, starting today, I love you. Again, I'm so sorry, so sorry. I love you and feel so bad for letting you down. Yours. Did I read that right?
Wait, what was the next
And
one?
let's
Wait,
pull up
what?
Exhibit
Wait.
245 one more time, which has been admitted into evidence this morning, Your Honor.
So she didn't respond. He was like, oh, I see forgiveness is not on the menu. I'm not gonna rewind it. I'm afraid I'll lose my spot. But, So, all of that was said to elicit a response from her. Instead of actually being sorry.
Mr. Depp, I know that we've seen this before this morning.
It's weird.
But your email that I just read to you to Miss Heard, or your text,
Oh, God.
was from May 25th, 2014.
No. It's a terrible
5 days
decision,
later,
this lawsuit. Holy
You
shit.
text your good friend Paul Bettany, and you tell him that you had drank all night before you picked up Amber to fly to LA.
Oh, no.
You tell him that you had no food for days, powders, just cocaine, right?
Oh,
Powders is cocaine, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Half a bottle of whiskey, 1,000 Red Bull
oh shit.
vodkas,
So he is,
pills,
he is like
2 bottles
a
of
heroin
Chambers on the plane,
addict.
and then you write, what do
Powders.
you get? An angry, aggro engine,
Holy shit.
fucking blackout, screaming obscenities and insulting any fuck who got near. I'm done. I'm admittedly too fucked in the head to spray my rage at the one I love. For little reason as well.
See, like, I could see, like,
I'm too old to be
wanting to
that
cheat
guy.
on this person.
But
like,
pills are fine.
with that kind of, like,
Did I read that
I
right?
mean, like, you imagine, like, you marry someone,
Now,
and,
the
like,
2 bottles-
what, like, that, like,
the
you
2
have to live
bottles
with
of
that,
champagne on the plane,
and you just
that
want to
was
get
about-
laid?
when you wrote 2 bottles of champagne on the plane, that was about the plane ride.
I don't know, like, this is kind of starting to make sense to me, like,
Yes, it comes just after 1,000 cans of Red
holy
Bull.
shit, dude.
And at least parts of that plane
It's not that
flight, you were
complicated,
in a
I guess.
blackout, right?
I mean, she's still, like, nutty anyway, but,
There's
like, this one part, this is making sense.
There's no reason you tell Paul Bettany that you were in a
Like,
blackout.
what kind of life is that?
Correct.
Holy shit.
There are, again, when
Awful.
I write something, when I write a text, especially if I'm in a particularly impassioned place,
Like, passed out in a airplane
it's a
bathroom.
canvas, it's a painting.
I
Choose your
appreciate
colors.
that. That wasn't my question, sir. My question was
Mhm.
very simple.
Okay.
Would you agree that at least on parts of that plane flight, you were in a blackout?
No, I wouldn't agree that I was in a blackout.
Okay,
I'd
let's
say
look
there's
at
a
page
difference
333.
between a blackout and when you're on opiates.
Let's look at page 333 of your transcript.
Did he say you don't black out on opiates?
333. This is day
He's
2.
fucking lying now.
This is from the UK trial.
The trial he lost and is retrying in the US now for God only knows what reason. For fuck's sake, this is such a bad fucking idea. Oh my god.
May we approach, please? Okay.
This is a mess. Oh.
see that page, Mr. Depp?
333, yes, I do.
Okay. And you see on line 8, you were asked a question, but parts of that flight are blacked out. Answer, apparently, but yes, apparently that is what I am saying to Mr. Bettany. Question, yes. Is there any reason why you would say that to Mr. Bettany if it were not true? Answer, probably not. Did I
Okay.
read that right?
Okay.
You did.
On that note, I just got a text, and it's my pet bunny's bedtime, so I have to go put him to bed. It's ridiculous. I have to say, like, bunnies are underrated as pets. They're a lot of fun. They're really cute, and like they're just fun to look at and watch them hop around. Like, I'm so glad that I got this bunny. I swear to God, like, he was my pandemic pet, and I'm so glad that I got him. He's a joy. So I'm like obsessed with this bunny. So I have to go put him to bed. It's very important. So I have to go do that. We will pick up here the next time I can get my ass together and come on here. So let's see, we're 2 hours and 11 minutes into it, and yeah, all this is not making any sense to me. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for everyone who chimed in, and you know, for the people who left my channel to go find a train wreck who they could look down on. I mean, thank you for leaving, honestly. I guess I'll see you when I see you. Probably in a couple days, maybe. We'll see. See how I feel, see how it's going. And yeah, check out Greg X in side chat. You can find his channel. And I know I'll probably be on there a couple days. Who knows? We'll see. It'll be fun. Alright. Good night, everyone. I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm always appreciative of everyone who like watches these at all. Whether you're here when it happens or you watch it on replay, I appreciate all of it. I'm amazed that like anyone watches this. Like, it's awesome that I get to do this. I don't know, like, it's pretty cool. I'm very glad. Anyway, I have to go put my bunny